Hello, hello! Chat! Chat, I'm here. I'm trying to get things in order. Hello, hello. Let's hope Robobot is playable. So about that. I don't know if you've seen the title of the stream or not, but I can 110% confirm to you it is not playable. So I had hope, and here's why I had hope. I had hope because after you go into like the like game select screen, go to the make a new save file, and that was running at 100%. I was like, oh, this is great. This might actually work. And then it does the cutscene at 100% speed as well, and so I was like, oh, okay, so this is actually working. And then you hover into the world map, and it just starts immediately going 20% again. You go into the level selector, and then it's also 20%. You go into the level, and it's also 20%. So before stream, I heard a very cursed, slowed down 20% speed Kirby Puyo, and that was, I'll be honest, chat, that was enough for me. I heard that slowed down Puyo, and I was like, this is cursed. I was like, this is cursed, this ain't right. Maybe it needs some time to load? I don't think so. I think it just doesn't work. I think it's just not working. Maybe we could play on Triple Deluxe though. Maybe I can get Triple Deluxe for another time. That could be fun. Which, you know, still a 3DS game, but maybe it'll work better than Robobot. Maybe Robobot's just a big game. Who knows? Who knows? Either way, chat. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Either way, chat. Using an emulator? Yeah, I was using Citra, or Citra, however you say it, Citra. Triple Deluxe would be the same, I think. Gosh darn it, we can't play Kirby 3DS games. What is happening? Twitch was scared of beam attack? I believe it. I believe it. So, with that in mind, today, chat, we're probably gonna do a copy ability, because it's been so long, and I'm sure we all want to see some art. I'm sure of it. So we're gonna do a copy ability. Let me quickly say hi to everyone. Hi Ultimate, hi Yellow, hi Pidgey, hi Wayne, hi Blue, hi Fan Team Guy, hi Snatchy, and Pokeverse, and Yoshi. And there's everyone? And Tictonia. Nice. Alright, cool. Also, look chat, I got rid of that awful light that was behind Omega. It was still there. All I did was I turned the curtain a little bit. Wait a minute. I'm noticing that it's not moving. Is my camera? Wait, I think the camera's frozen, chat. It's not moving. Wait, I almost thought it was real. I thought that it was real for I genuinely thought it was real. Wait. Wow, Omega Cam's frozen. That's crazy. There we go. It's not frozen anymore. We just kind of have nice things today. So both the cats are sleeping in here again. So, question, do you guys want Omega Cam or Cat Cam? Because the cat is also in here. So I feel like either would work. I still love the smiley you gave me, and both. Oh yeah, I'm so happy you like that smiley. We need more cat content. Here's the cat on the bed. Can I... in the camera... Ah! Sorry, it's all velcroed together because I'm such a tech whiz. Ugh. Yeah! Cat content! Cat sleeping on the bed. Hello! She's like, why'd you pat me? If you want to go back to Omega though, just let me know. I can see who's new and who's old with that Omega versus cat. So true. Meow meow, kitty. Yeah, we like kitty. The boy is also sleeping up on top of the shelf like he was the other time, but he's just sleeping, chat. He's doing nothing. You don't want to see him. Luna's actually cleaning herself and like moving, so we care more about her. Okay, so we're back on Clip Studio. Clip Studio's here. Let me open it up, and this is what I was last working on, which I still need to do more on. But let's open up the copyability thingy, because it's been so long, and I don't know what we haven't done. To be honest, I'm forgetting. I'm fully forgetting, chat. Also, I have my water. I have a cup of water. We got it from Rainbow's End, which is like our Six Flags. It's like the Six Flags of New Zealand. Or Five Flags. Is it Six Flags or Five? It's Six Flags, right? That's the name? It's Six Flags? It's like our Six Flags. That's what Rainbow's End does to us. What am I looking for? Twitch, and then... yeah, where is it? There it is. Here we are with our wonderful list. This is all that's left. Yeah, I removed a whole lot, so it looks like there's still a lot, but there's not. We just have a list. There's still so many to do, chat. There's still so many to do. Where's my chat? Sorry, chat, I'm looking for you on my phone. No Omegas. We can have Omegas later if you want, jeez. Gun? Gun Kirby? Just with a gun? Oh gosh, yeah, Six Flags? Okay, I've relieved it as Six Flags. And also High Flare. Can we do fighter? It looks like it's between what? Fighter and gun? Jet? Okay, we're getting a few. I vote fighter. Well, let's do a poll, chat. We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. Between gun, fighter, and backdrop? Backdrop is so specific. It's so similar to fighter. Did you do ice? Well, all the list of what's on screen are all the ones we haven't done. So if you see ice on there, it means I've not done ice. Alright, let me make this poll. Where is it? Where's the poll? Oh, there it is. Sorry, chat. What to draw? Gun. Pew pew. Gun pew pew. Rocket launchers. AKA jet. Jet, fighter, gun, and backdrop. I might put fighter and backdrop in the same one, chat, because they're so similar. Like, let's be real. Let's be real for a second. Why do only 30% of them make sense? Man, I wish I knew. Gun or a ghost gun, because you shot someone and now they're a ghost. There's Minnie too. Oh my gosh, imagine just drawing Minnie and I just draw Kirby but tiny. That's like the whole thing. The whole thing is I just draw him but tiny. Like, dude. Dude. Fighter. Or fighter but blue. Because the backdrop's headband is blue, right? That's the difference. Okay. There you go, chat. I don't know how many minutes I thinged it for. I'm gonna sip my water while I wait. Bluter? That's how you say it, right? Bluter? That's funny. I mean, like, mini Kirby would be simple. That'd be about as simple as, light Kirby. Like, let's be real. Light Kirby is just Kirby with sunglasses on. Like, for real. Fighter, guys. Uh-oh. Rocket, wow, Jake's actually quite close to gun. What's gonna happen in the final stretch? People hate Fighter. I don't know if people not voting for Fighter means they hate it. I think they just like Jet and Gun more. I've never heard of Backdrop. I only know Suplex. That's another one again. So just consider that. So all of like the Kirby abilities like within that range is like Suplex, Backdrop, Throw, Fighter. So you know, there's plenty that are all just in the class of fighting. And I'm pretty sure in modern Kirby games, they've all condensed them all into Fighter. Am I wrong? Fighter is just all of those now. Because I think the thing that Fighter used to be is that Fighter literally was only like Hadouken. That was like the only thing it did. It didn't really do anything else. I swear, that's what Fighter used to be. It used to just be Hamehameha and like Hadouken. That used to be it. And then Backdrop was like doing the backdrop, and then throwing was grabbing someone and throwing it. And now they've just combined them all into one. Fighter should have won. It was rigged, a rigged poll. It's called Giga Force Blast. Sorry, I'm a weeb. I don't call it. I don't call it what the game calls it. I just say Hadouken and Hamehameha because I'm a freaking weeb. I think the last time it was ever relevant was Star Allies. True. Fighter actually won because of Opposite Day. Robobot more like Robonaut. Alright, anyways, chat. I'm getting... Guys, it's Opposite Day. Don't say that. It's not Opposite Day. Stop trying to spread these falsehoods. Stop. Okay, anyways, it is Ranger time. Time to draw Ranger. It is? Don't stop gaslighting me. It is Opposite Day. Opposite Day is January 25th. Stop saying that. Chat. Come on. I don't believe that June 30th is Opposite Day. That's crazy. Or June 29th, because it's the 29th for you guys over there. Let me Google search. It is, but it's Jan 25th. It's like 7 seconds or something? Something. Terrifying. Anyways, let me pop up something to actually do this on chat. Hold on. So I need this. So then I can look at... We always grab Beam. Beam was the first one we ever did, so I just always work from this one whenever we do this. So the size is 22981393. Wait, that wasn't right. 2298 was right, and then it's 1095. I don't know how I got another. I don't know where I got the other one from. 1095. There we go. There we go. Be my beloved. I wasn't actually serious about the Opposite Day. I figured you weren't, but I was also concerned. Why is the cat looking like that? She looks like she's on the verge of sleeping, but also not ready to go to sleep. Like she's trying to stop herself. Okay, anyways, chat, let's get to doing this. It's been a while since I've drawn a copy ability, I must say. It's been a moment. This feels way too big. Wait, why my lineup feels so large here? Why do I normally draw these on? I don't know, actually. I haven't drawn these in ages. Let's do a circle. A very bad circle. So I can make sure his body is at least a similar size. Okay, circle's done. Kind of. They're real bad. Don't look at my circles, chat. Don't look at them! They're not good. What? Okay, well, okay, so, slight miscalculation. I did that all on the same layer. Slight miscalculation. Let me fix that. The kitty is so cute. She is pretty cute, isn't she? I'm looking. No, don't look. Don't do that. Why can't I draw a circle? Chat, did I wake up on the drawing bit today? Because I'm having quite a bad time drawing a circle. I'm scared. I'm scared this isn't gonna go well. My inner monologue was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do gaming today. So it didn't turn on the drawing switch. But now that we can't game, it's like, oh no, I'm not ready for this. You gotta send people to Verizon? Oh, sorry, was there a redeem? Where was the redeem? Ah, there was the redeem. Nice. Did you see that I increased it for you, chat? I did it for your benefit, chat. I made it a little more expensive. I tried to put a stop to him. So it's a little less likely to appear as much. But don't worry, most of us are subs, so... most of us, some of us, so... Studi! Studi, you're here! Hi, Studio! I just got a glimpse of you. Hi, mate. Welcome to stream. We're here drawing Kirby. As we always do, we draw Kirby. Ranger. I need a reference for Ranger Kirby. I'll be so real. He's got a funny hat. I guess we'll just draw the first Ranger Kirby. That's like the main one. Yeah, we'll just draw this one. We won't draw like the upgraded ones. Fun fact, I still have 134k apples? Wait, 140k? You could be evil, to be honest, but would you really be evil and deny people all their Twitch points for the next 40 minutes, hours, sorry, 2 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes? I can't do math, I really can't. Ranger. Okay, I got Ranger. I now have Ranger, I can put it here. Oh my gosh, it's me. I must have last been drawing me. What was I drawing for my reference to be me? I was drawing the emote, that's what it was. I was drawing the Koku-Draws emote, that's what it was. You can't really see it though, I'm kind of in the way. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. Where's Ranger? There it is. You can redeem Omega S again? We don't need Omega S again, chat. We just got it last stream. We just got it. I must say though, Pidgey, with that amount of points, you can just genuinely redeem, like... How many would it be? Like, 6 comic pages? That's a lot. Of just, like, any comic. Which I would not recommend doing Dawn of an Era, because I've already got a lot of that sketched. But, but you can just get comic content, which is real. Okay, let me try and put into perspective what I'm trying to do here, because I'm drawing happy eyes, but I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, I thought that was this. There we go. So, how am I drawing this hat? It's like, it kinda hooks over like that and behind, kinda like that. And then it kinda goes up. It's like a bucket hat. He really just wears a bucket hat, huh? Bucket hat Kirby is crazy. And he's got a massive star on it. That looks pretty accurate, I think. Hold on. Now let me get rid of this and this. And we'll put the little lines on the hat because he's got like some lines down here. There we go. That's literally the hat, chat. That is so accurately the hat. That is the hat. Now, I'm trying to think about how to... I'll be honest, I do want to do it in a similar pose to the one I'm looking at. I like the idea of him, like, shooting it out this way. So I'm gonna try replicate that as best I can, but I don't know if I can do it yet. It's a weird angle, I gotta say. It's a funky angle. And then, like, it comes into here. I might have to put it at a slight angle. I really hate doing, like, angles where it's so super close. It's rough. Yeah, I like maybe that's a bit better. I don't know. I hate this gun. Clearly, I dislike this gun. It's not great to draw. I think that's a better shape. Oh, chat, I am so sorry. I'm way behind on chat. Why? Because I thought my chat was updating and it wasn't. It was just stuck on one spot. Hold on. I don't recommend redeeming comics because Toby with End of the Line. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to Toby for that one. I sketched it so long ago and then I just never colored it in. You know what? Fair. You know what? That's fair. I don't exactly have a good track record of actually drawing them, so that's fair. This and that, and then it's got like, it kind of curves around, and then it's got the little pistol. It's a funny gun. I don't like it very much. I'm not a fan. I'm still trying to figure out how to draw this thing. I mean, I don't think it's wrong. I just think it looks, you know, I just think it looks not quite correct. Next song, please. Gotcha. What do you know? It's a lot more upbeat than the last one. Okay, actually, that's kind of good. Wait, I'm kind of cooking. Hold on, chat. He's gonna shoot him, chat. And it shoots, what, a star, right? It shoots one of the funky stars. We gotta make sure it's not shooting bullets, chat. That's not right. That would be very wrong. if it shot bullets. Twitch client just crashed and now I can't see anything? No! Wait, a random KK fact? Maybe a Kumo fact? Yeah, actually, so I should talk about that, chat. I added a few new redeems. One of these I think we used to have before, which was me talking about lore. I think I got rid of it because... I thought, oh, I just talk about lore anyway, so we don't need a redeem for it. But I realized that sometimes I don't talk about lore, and sometimes people will ask a question about lore, but I might miss it or something. So I think the redeems are a really good way to just get me forcibly to talk about something. You redeemed it? Did you? Oh, you did too. Okay, let's see a Kumo fact. A Kumo fact. I'm trying to think of something that we don't already know about him, because he does have a Toy House page, so there is a fair bit we know about him. What don't we know about Kumo? Let's see, what do we know? We know that he doesn't eat people if they're alive. We know that his favorite food is like that bee. Kirby enemy. Trying to think of a good fact for our lad Kumo. I think a good fact for Kumo is that he... It shouldn't be this hard to think of one. It shouldn't be. Genuinely, what the hell? Oh wait, no, I know. He's a funny Kumo fact. I've remembered this because I remember talking about it to Count so long ago. I like to think that he doesn't like spaghetti. Okay. Now just stick with me on this one. Hey, just listen. I've got a reason. So he doesn't like spaghetti because it's a yellow pasta, and so for this reason he probably doesn't like most pastas because it's very reminiscent of Golden Light to him, which is like the thing that he works with and makes, and so he doesn't like the notion of eating it. He doesn't like the notion of eating Golden Light, so he doesn't like spaghetti because it looks very similar to it. It's really stupid, I know, but that was my thought process at the time. He doesn't like it. He did not like spaghetti. He doesn't like the spaghetti. And he's a spider. I mean, he can still have spaghetti. And also, let me have that, let me do that hydrate. No spaghetti. Chat, I'm losing my mind. My chat doesn't want to auto-update. I like have to keep scrolling down when I want to see what you guys are saying. It's not fair. No spaghetti. Yeah, I'm sorry, Studi. No spaghetti. Kumo is now the same tier as Delta. He should get spared again, and by spared you mean S-P-A-R-E-D, right? Like spared? Like Deltarune? He should be spared, right? That's what you meant. I'm gonna just assume that's what you meant. Which is interesting because spiders usually eat their webs to conserve their silk. Yeah, that is interesting, but it seems like Kumo actively doesn't like doing that. Also, I would like to clarify that Golden Light isn't Kumo's silk either. It's not, like, he probably does conserve his silk like any other spider, but like, Golden Light's not like a web to him. He just spins it. I mean, he does spin it like silk, but he doesn't make like spider webs out of it. Imagine if he did though, that'd be like the ultimate spider web. Like, imagine getting caught in a spider web and then it's just like God's spider web. It's just made out of the divine spider web. You are trapped forever. Dun dun. Deltarune. Coming straight from your house. I'm Grambling Snowgrave. Damn it, my joke didn't work. No. Trying to think of a good pose for this. Maybe like this. Let me cook with this foot. Oh, let me turn that off so I can... Ah! Sorry chat, my earphone fell out and then all the music stopped. Because for some reason my earphone directly connects to whether or not the music plays or not. If I can't listen to the music, no one can listen to it, chat. That's just how it is. The show that makes you scream, say it with them, folks. Oh my gosh, all the Deltarune references. TV time? Ugh, I said it. Why are you upset about it? TV time's the best. I was actually panicking, chat, because my nephew hasn't played the new Deltarune chapters yet, because he lost his original save data, so he's still going through and doing chapter 1 and 2 again. Which, by the way, it doesn't take that long to do chapter 1 or 2. I don't know why he hasn't done them yet. And I did Snowgrave, when it makes the boss fight significantly more difficult. As someone who is not a gamer and sucks at bullet hell, dude, Spamton was an actual pain for me. Like Neo Spamton from Snowgrave, that was like a fight I just was not ready for. No spoilers, please? Oh, I won't spoiler 3 or 4, don't worry. No spoilers from 3 or 4, but I feel like you've had enough time to play 1 and 2 at this point. Sorry. Sorry, it's been 3 years. It's been more than 3 years. So sorry. 1 and 2, you're all mine. 3 and 4, I won't say much. Spamton mentioned. I love Spamton. His theme is one of my favorites. His theme was definitely one of my favorites, and then it was replaced by a different boss theme, who happens to be the boss of the next thing, because it also, yeah, I won't say why, but, you know, I like that theme. Spamton is like half my personality. That's amazing. Spamton. I just said that I've not seen anything from 3 or 4, Koku. Sorry, I was making it clear to everyone in the chat, not just you, Blair. I was making it clear to everyone that I will not talk on 3 or 4 much, but I will talk on 1 and 2. You know, I was just making that clear. But yeah, no, Spamton genuinely took me so long. I was just sitting there trying to do it, and it was just this one attack that I genuinely, my brain couldn't, like, I couldn't wrap my head around it. And I was doing good with, like, every other- that fight just felt like I had to learn it hitless, genuinely, to, like, live. To live, it just felt like I had to learn it hitless, because I had to know them perfectly and know how to dodge it perfectly to, like, stand any chance. Which I know is, like, most boss fights, but that's just what it felt like. Is it the one with the 3 attack phase? No, you know what? I actually kind of was getting that one. It was the one where it would be long, and then the blue heads would come, and then they'd kind of come from the top, and they'd swerve down to the bottom. They'd come from the bottom and swerve, and then some would come from the bottom and the top, and they'd go into the middle. I don't know why. Like, I was just supposed to shoot them, but for some reason, I always panicked on that one, and I never knew what to do. I hate those! Those guys, yeah, those ones are rough. That was like the one that I couldn't keep track on. Did you know that deer hates birds? They often freeze birds until they won't respond. Yeah, no, I mean that sounds about right. That sounds like what a normal deer would do, to be honest. That sounds about right. Okay, am I missing anything from this gun? Ah, there's a little star here on the gun. Boop. Okay, there's our gun, which is done. Our gun is finished. If I could just, like, kind of make this little trigger look better. The trigger looks bad. It still looks bad, but oh well. Oh well, that's the trigger we're getting now. Okay, I like that. That's kind of fun. He's kind of goofy with it. He's being a little goofy with the gun. Might put that one like that though. Oh my gosh, a Cyber's World! Speaking of Deltarune, we get this is Studies, isn't it? I swear it is. No! Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. I started the playlist from the start. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me into the playlist, please. Please let me in. I can't see it. Hold on, chat. I just ruined everything. I ruined everything. I'm so sorry. I genuinely ruined it all, chat. Was that Toby Fox's wolf? I heard Toby. Okay, there we go. Sorry, we're back. So sorry for interrupting the music. I thought it was the cat. Cyber's Road? Yeah, sorry. We get Cyber's Road now, chat. My bad. I didn't mean to remove it from the world. Sorry. My bad. Nick's song! You're evil. That is evil. It's so evil. It's so evil. Agony, why? That's so evil. I can't. Agony, little. That's crazy. That's crazy. I am so sad. Man. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what we do for this gun Kirby now. Like, do we just give him a shotgun? Like, what are we doing here, guys? Are we giving him a handgun? I kind of like the idea. Redeem Nick's song on the playlist. Do you want me to go back or do you want me to go forwards is my question. Previous song? Wait, so we got a Nick song and a previous song. Back? I have to go back twice. So sorry, guys. Oh no, we hit a lo-fi. That's gonna be playing for an hour. Oh, Nick song on playlist. There we go. Wayne saved us. No? Did Wayne want to go back? No lo-fi? Oh, okay, you went forwards. Okay. We're back! We're back! We're back, chat. Wayne saved us. Did the Deltarian discussion die while I was gone? Not really. It's still kind of in the air, I would say. Since, the Cyber's World is back on. Which, we love this song. I like the idea that he just, like, is like, very smug about holding you at gunpoint. I need a gun, chat. Agony, please! Oh, Flea, you saved it. I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on because you saved it. Let me just do, like, handgun. Sorry, chat, we need handgun right now. Oh, wait, actually, what I should look for is, like, gun emote, I think. Because I can use the gun from, like, a gun emote. There's quite a couple here. I should be able to draw a gun, chat. I think I got this. Double barrel shotgun, please? What does that look like? Double barrel gun or shotgun, doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, I'm not giving him a full-on shotgun! No! Yeah, like I wouldn't even know how to start to put that together, genuinely. Like surely like with a handgun. Even now, I'm still trying to think about how he's even gonna hold it. Like what angle is this gonna be at? No double barrel shotgun? Wait, a double barrel gun is a shotgun? I mean, yeah, that's what it looked like. I looked at a picture of it. Looked like a shotgun. I'm trying to figure this out, chat. You gotta let me cook for a moment. You just gotta let me think. Just let me think. I don't think that's right. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I just feel like because he's looking this way, the gun has to be pointing this way. Sorry, chat. Sneezed. Turns out, I don't know if I told you this, chat, turns out I have a slight allergy to cats. We want him with an Enzio 20mm? What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, it's a rifle. It's like a sniper rifle! I can't draw with a sniper rifle, chat. Save the art file, gotcha. Ranger Kirby. Here we go. You know what? I think I just realized how I want to draw this though. I want him to be holding it like that. So maybe we can do a rifle actually. I think we can do a rifle, chat, because I can make it long. I'm not doing a sniper rifle. Get over it. But I might do a rifle. Give him a handheld ship cannon on a bipod? That's crazy. Let me get the gun done, and then we'll consider it. No sniper? Okay, but I'm thinking of a horrible joke with Jet Kirby. What's the joke with Jet Kirby? What could you possibly make the joke about Jet Kirby be? That it's horrible. That's like a gun, right? Right, Jet. Oh, my bad. And then it's got like a little hook, and then the thing would be there, but Kirby with a gun blade. Wait, gun blades are actually cool. Man, if you showed me them, and I was like, whoa. But nah, I think just like a full-on rifle is still funny. He's coming for you, chat. He's coming for you. Just thought you should know that. Next song, we don't like this one. Alright, alrighty then. Can't believe you skipped Dress Up Darling. That's crazy. That's our in-stream song. That's my YouTube Shorts song. I use it for everything. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. So this part needs to kind of go into here, is what it seems like. And then there's like a line here and here, and all this is like a color, and all this is a color, and something or other. I don't know. I don't know how to draw a rifle, chat. We're trying. That looks good enough though, right? Your. I bought a redeem. Which one, Wayne? I'm looking. Bless chat. Nice. Thank you for blessing chat. Okay. Am I missing anything else from this gun? Almost midnight. Yeah, sorry, it's late for some of you guys. I apologize. I tried to stream at a good time. I tried, but it's hard. If genuinely the best time for me to stream would be like even earlier, like genuinely like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock would be, I think, the most ideal time for most places, but I just can't get up that early, chat. I can't do it. I can't do it. The little thing at the end of the barrel? What's that? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there is a little thing at the end of the barrel. You're so right. There's like a little... Okay. I mean, he's not at all holding it correctly. Let's be clear about that. But I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to hold a gun yet. I've told this story before. The first time I kind of definitely wasn't the first time I held a gun, but I was holding a shotgun when we were hunting possums on the farm with my friends. Dad Koo took us out to do it, or maybe it was IKEA. It was one of them. And then I was holding the gun, and my friend from high school, she was like, "Why are you holding that like a pencil?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And apparently to her, I looked like I was holding a gun like a pencil, and I really don't know how she came to that conclusion, but I've never forgotten it to this day. To this day, I've never forgotten it. Please, I redeemed Nick's song. Jeez, Flair, you don't like it. Flair, I feel, you know what? I actually feel bad that you skipped that because that's one of Kira's songs. Feels bad. Feels bad. Skipping a bird song feels bad. Hope you're happy with yourself. Hope you're happy with yourself. Skipping bird. Real sad. He's not gonna make the Galacta theme anymore. No, I'm kidding. How could you do that to Bird, though? That's so sad. If you flip the gun, it may look more right. Okay. I'll try flip it. Oh! Oh! I went upside down. Okay, like that. Hold on. Now I've got to kind of fix all this in here. It's just like a whole lot of this that's just missing now. How do I fix that? How do I fix that? It's like a part of the gun I don't have done. It's like that. And it goes like that. And that goes like that. And that connects with the back of that. Like that! I'm trying my best, Jack. I'm trying to fix it. Oh my gosh, so many redeems! Next song, next song? Previous song? I counted that? Wait! Previous? Previous? Next? What am I doing? Am I going back or forward? I want to go forwards. I think I go forwards twice then. You guys are sad. That was a studio song. I can't believe you guys would make me skip a studio song. Are you guys heartless? Studi was in chat. Studi was in chat and you're making me skip his song? I hope he didn't see that because you guys are mean. Play a KK character theme? Oh, let's go! Yeah, you're after any theme in particular, Teague? Now no one is happy! No, now everyone is happy because we get to hear a KK character theme. Any theme in particular? Wait, I think I already know. Never mind. Don't even say it. I already know what you want. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. I know exactly what you're after. No, you didn't have to say it. I already knew. Where is it? What the? Where is it? There's Omega. There's Vargas, Omega. I saw Starlight already. Where is Asmo's theme? Do I not have Asmo's theme in the playlist? That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, we gotta go onto YouTube. Onto YouTube we go. I was so sure it was in the playlist. I should revise the playlist. Clearly. There we go. If an ad plays, I'm sorry, chat. We're in YouTube territory. You gotta go forward after Asbel? Yep, okay, I'll go forward after Asbel. Koku, I bought next song after Asbel. Yeah, but you see, Asbel's song is a redeem, so we have to hear it through. You can't skip a redeem song. That's not right. If I allowed you to skip a redeem song, that's just wrong. I've got to allow the redeem song to play through. Nope, it's not skip time from Asbel. Sorry, guys. Not how it works. It's a redeemed song. If I allowed you guys to skip a redeemed song, people would just be wasting all their points by redeeming a song. Technically, the Asbel song isn't on the playlist. I mean, you're also right. It's not even on the playlist. I had to go onto YouTube. I had to go onto YouTube to play it. So you know what? Take that. That's fair. You're next. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna leave the "you're next." He's definitely gonna just still be saying that. I think that that's really funny. But I'll make it look clearer. There we go. Redeem a 1-minute ad? Why are you guys being so cruel today? What is happening? You guys are like trying to actively be like menaces. This is mean. No happiness allowed? This is cruel. This is crazy. I've never known you guys to be so toxic. This is crazy, Jet. You're demons. You're not letting people listen to the songs they want to listen to. You're actively changing from the awesome songs. This is crazy. And I'm just along for the ride. I'm just here to witness all the chaos. Yeah, we'll lift that up a little bit. We'll make it a little smaller. That's good. Here's my problem. I don't think there's room for his cape. I don't think there's room for his cape. So we'll move him like over here, I think. And maybe there'll be enough room. Oh. I reloaded the page and it skipped the ad. LMAO, that's crazy. Blah. Chat, it's nearly been an hour, and here I am. I'm not even done with the sketch. Chat, how are we gonna have this done at the end of stream? It's impossible. It's impossible. There's no way. So, do we want to give Kirby any different colors for this? Or maybe we can kind of make his cape have a similar color aesthetic to the hat? Like, do we want to actually change anything about him, or is it comedically funny if it's just him with a rifle? Like, nothing changes. It is just him with a rifle. Gogu, it's not your for what Kirbo is saying. Huh? No, that's about on point. He's saying accurate things, don't worry. Wait, how am I subbed? Bloomer Boo gifted like 20 subs last stream, so you likely got one. That's what happened. Okay, song's done. I'm putting the playlist back on. Oh no, I had to skip it because skipping the playlist to whatever's next because Wayne did redeem that still. Okay, cool. That's way too tall of a foot. Get him, Kirby. Oh, my bad. Here we go. What happened? Agony did next song? Okay. There goes Other Side. I don't like Other Side. That wasn't, just so we're clear, that wasn't just Other Side, that was Burb's remix of Other Side, so that's sad. Every time you guys skip a Kira or a studio song, I'm just gonna look at you guys with disappointment. Because why would you skip their amazing music, you know? That's just all I'm gonna look at you and think. I think this needs to be moved down a little bit, actually. Your song skipping shenanigans are agonizing. Here we go. Oh, there goes Snatchy. Skipping the Mario music. We're gonna skip through the entirety of the playlist at this rate, chat. The KK character fact? Ooh, Rainy, what character would you like to know a fact about? When it's a Burb or a studio song, say it so we know to skip it. I'm not gonna release the Aeon theme if that's what you guys want. Burb's put in months of work into that theme. Do you guys know that would not want to get you a treat of a character theme this year? Cause that's just sad. That's just sad. Genuinely. Anyone? Also, Rainy wants effect on anyone. Noted. And Flare, did Flare redeem anything? No. Okay, cool. So, character theme on, character effect on anyone. Okay, let's see. Character effect on anyone. There's so many characters to pick from. Okay, here's a fun character fact. Azar, who is, Omega's granddad, and so Aina's dad, he is self-conscious about his freckles. Because he has freckles. He got his freckles from his dad. Frickin', I forget, Aster. He got his freckles from Aster. He's self-conscious about them. Azar? Yeah, that's how you say it. Azar. Like, huzzah! He's self-conscious about his little freckles. So yeah. Yeah, fun little character fact. I have freckles, I love them. Aw, that's awesome. Freckles seem like a really cute and cool, like, character thing. Like, no, well, not within characters, just within, like, normal people. Like, within peoples, like, freckles are cute. I like them. I don't have any, though. I don't. Walgreens does, though. Walgreens has, like, heaps of freckles. Are you guys still arguing about skipping stuff? Play a KK character theme? Whose character theme are we in this time? Making me stop playing the Harvest Moon music, real sad. Sorry, I'm just gonna say that about like every song you guys make me skip. Like it genuinely doesn't even matter. Every time you make me skip one, I'll be like, oh, the Mario song, sad. Oh, the Kirby song, sad. Oh, the Harvest Moon song, sad. Oh, Burb song, sad. Like I'm just always gonna think it's sad that you're skipping it. I'm gonna skip Omega theme. You can't skip a redeemed theme. So sorry about it. So sorry about it. We have protection services and you can't skip Omega theme. Sorry. You cannot skip a redeemed theme. Here you go. Yeah, I've done Omega theme. Omega theme is here. Koku, why do you like joy? What do you mean? I get such mass amounts of happiness from watching, what's her face? From watching Noelle suffer. So I'd like to think I'm actually pretty sadistic. But you see, when it comes to music, see, that's a whole different ballpark because I'm a big enjoyer of music. I love music. So I think people have a right to listen to the music they want to listen to, you know? When it's a person, you know, and they suffer, you know, that's good content. But, especially when it's a game character, because they're not even real. But if it's a real person suffering, I don't know, I don't think I'm on board with that. I don't think I'm on board with real people suffering. I think I'm only on board with fake people suffering. With make-believe characters suffering. Koku, you should care about Noelle because she's not real, but that's exactly why I don't care about her, because she's not real. Wayne, I have the exact opposite opinion from you, which is that she's not real, I don't care. Whereas, the people in chat, you guys are real, you guys are awesome, so I care about you guys and what you want, which is like listening to epic music, you know? You know? That's how it is. Did you see my message? That message was more of a suggestion. I didn't, Blue, because there are we real? You are. Hold on, Blue, let me go see. Up, 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 up. Oh, how long ago was this? Okay. If you place the nub that holds the gun on the underside of the stock, try to have it above it in front of the stock, like this one. Like this one should be in front. And then maybe this one shouldn't be. Kinda like that. Are we thinking that looks better? I think he might be done. Kinda? Yeah? Okay, well if you see the yeah, then I'm gonna assume that that's okay. Don't forget that this is also extremely sketchy, chat. This is very sketchy right now. It's not great. His right nub should be holding the gun from. I'm trying to figure out which one's the right nub. That one. Is he not holding it from the correct spot? No, the top one is right, the other. Huh? Chad, I don't know how to hold a gun. I mean, just look how he's holding this one. He's not holding this one correctly at all. But that was how they did it in the drawing, which is the only reason I did it like that. It looks accurate for me on all accounts. Well, thank you, Flair. You've given me confidence. I now have confidence. Okay, let's actually start to line out these guys, because genuinely, we are not making any progress, chat. Progress is -0 right now. It's not looking great. I'm still just wondering if I should add anything. Still though, chat, question, should we actually add anything to Future Kirby, or is it just funny if it's just him with a gun? I feel like I asked this before, but I definitely didn't see what the answers were for it. Did a KK character redeem, and I want to know if there's something about Asbel. Oh, character redeem. Wait, which one? Hold on, I'm scrolling up to see. Oh yeah, sorry, that was a while ago. So sorry, team, so much is happening. I want to know something about Asbel that even Meta didn't know. Well, there's a lot about Asbel that Meta didn't know. I think the most... Well, I feel like this can sort of be implied in the comic. I guess... Oh, I can't really say that. It's a Dawn of Nair spoiler. What can I say? What can I say? This is hard because you don't realize this, Teague, but Asbel content's actually very, very relevant right now. So I'm trying to think of something that's not a spoiler. I think an interesting Asbel fact would be that he was more aware of things regarding the Gale tribe than he lets on. He definitely has more knowledge and understanding about it than you realize, and it's slightly hinted at in MQRB because MQBR, I think. Yeah, sorry, MQBR. Because he looks at the tapestry. His Asbel is going to be relevant again. He is. That's the only hint I'm giving you. But I mean, if you guys saw the recent Dawn of an Era page, I feel like it's very obvious what's happening. But you know, next page will definitely make it more clear. Which is coming out today, Chad. It's coming out today after stream. I'm gonna finish making it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I say stay tuned like I'm making it like on stream, but I'm just not. Cookie, you're gonna force me to pay Patreon without even knowing? Wayne, I just want you to know that the Patreon right now, in terms of Dawn of an Era pages, like, this is just starting a flashback on DeviantArt. On Patreon, the flashback's already over. They're like 10 pages ahead. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, Dawn of an Era is actually almost done on Patreon. They have so much more knowledge of events. They have so much more. They're gonna get like the whole comic done like within the next like month or something, like genuinely. I see every notification, I always scream in pain. Oh no, seeing the notification for it is suffering. I'm gonna play Deltarune while watching this. Nice. Yoshi, that Wayne is so like menacing just because I know you have all the knowledge. I know you're someone who has knowledge, so when you just say Wayne, that's just so like it feels menacing. Okay, let's put them on the same level as other Kirby and let's color these guys in already. I also have money. Koku, what did you give Kirby, a grenade launcher? No, it's just a gun. I say just a gun, like a gun isn't as bad. Sorry, I stood up to go. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of me, but I stood up to go turn off my heater. It should stay on the same part of the gun. It should stay on the same part of the gun. Just the gun should move forward a bit. Which gun? Shut up, Wayne, you can't stop me now. What's happening? Koku, the nub that is by the rifle barrel is holding it correctly, but the one by the rifle stock should be on the top, not the bottom? Wait, that's how you hold a gun? You put it on the top? I didn't know that. But I feel like that's gonna look weird, chat. I feel like that's gonna look weird. Like, should I put it like that? Is that better, chat? Do not? What have you done? What's the problem? That's not a thing. Do not put it on the top. Is that wrong? Wayne, you know what I'm about to do? Yoshi, are you about to gift it to Wayne? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I did turn that back on. Kirby is jerking his gun! Don't say that! Is it wrong or is it right? I was following Blue's, advice. The gun should move forward a bit, but they stay on the same parts of the gun. It's wrong? Oh, you gifted... Wayne gifted Yoshi? Oh no! We got another gifty, chat. I need to change that to 30. My bad. Let me do that now, chat. I've been meaning to change that to 30, because we're trying to aim for 30, not 40. Goals. We only want... Oh, sorry. We need in goal. Sorry, my bad. Subscription, 40. 30. Sorry, 30. Yeah, okay. It's not 29, right? That's not right. I'm just gonna start. Okay, I changed it to 30, chat. it's at 30. I don't think it's gonna update immediately on- Oh no, wait, why are we 29 out of 30? Wait. Wait, that's not right. Wayne just gifted one, it says 23. Wait, why are we 29 out of 30? Wait, that's not right. It's not right. That's not right, right? Am I crazy? We're not actually 29 out of 30, right, chat? I don't have to immediately. I seem to have picked what I think it should look like. It's 23 out of 40. No, I just updated it. It just changed. I just updated it. Because I thought it would be 30, but it's not 23 out of 30. For some reason, it's 29 out of 30. What'd you send me? Where? I don't have any Discord anything. Oh, I see. The gun problem has been solved. What? That's pretty similar to how he's holding it, though. That's like really similar. Why does it, chat? Are we really gonna make it like perfect? Are we really being like this? Koku, I have a lot to catch on after the stream now. Oh, did Yoshi give you a Patreon gifty? Are you able to catch up now on what's happening? Do not make him hold the top of the stock. Chat, I don't chat. Do people really care? I have a question. Are people really gonna care? Or are non-gun heads just gonna think he's holding it correctly? I don't know. I don't know if people are gonna care. Are they gonna care? Is everyone a gunhead in this world? Everyone knows everything about guns and how to hold them? Am I just like outside of this realm? Do I not know anything? Am I just a silly guy? I don't whatsoever. Okay, Sectonia, I'm taking your word for it. I think people who are ranting and raving about this are getting a little too lost in the sauce, you know? You're getting a little too lost in it. You know? This is way too not correct. I think I drew it at 20. 12. 12 looks correct. It still looks a little thick, to be honest. Oh wait, no, in comparison to that, it's fine, actually. I think I drew it at 13. I think it's 13. 13 might be a bit thick. No, it's definitely 13. Okay. I am a gunhead. If it's held correctly, it doesn't misinform them. But do people really know? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think that people are gonna look at my drawing of Kirby holding a rifle and they're gonna think, wow, that's how I should hold a rifle? Like, do you really think that's what we're getting out of this? Because if I were someone who was looking at a picture of Kirby holding a gun. I don't really think I would think that's how I should hold a gun. The mob of the gun heads will guns for heads are gonna be at your doorstep. Well, I'd like to bet on that. Because if all the people who are gonna be on my doorstep are you and Phantom Guy, then I think I can take you guys. Guns are illegal where I'm from, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, you know what? That's so true. It's the same here in New Zealand. You have to have a gun license to have them. And then again, and you can't even have a handgun. You can only have, like, shotguns here for like, hunting. That's it. You can't have, like, a handgun for self-protection. That's not a thing in New Zealand. Because this is such a safe country, and we just rely on the police for anything, because they're alright, I guess. Police are fine. They're okay. Yeah, same in UK. I mean, that's how it should be. I feel like if you're in a society where normal people have to be, like, getting handguns to protect themselves, all that is a sign that it's not a safe country. In my personal opinion, if you have to have a handgun on you, and you're not someone who works in, like, any sort of force that needs guns, that's just not great. It's just not a great society you live in. Sorry, America. You're not allowed to have a gun license in France unless you're a certified hunter in your hunting game. I think you just need a gun license here in New Zealand for, I don't know, it's not even stuff like deer, it's just like, I guess it is stuff like deer, but it's just like pigs. That's all we get, wild pigs. Possums, I guess, stuff like that, hares, I don't know, stuff like that. If you accidentally shot yourself because you based your gun knowledge off Kirby, you probably deserve it! You know what? I stand with Bro on that. I stand with Bro. I think that's right. I think if you guys used my drawing to reference how you should hold your gun, like, if you're thinking, oh boy, I don't know how to hold a gun, wait, Koku drew Kirby with a gun once, I should go see how she made him draw it, and then hold it, and then if they go to the picture and they base it off that, no, I stand with them. They don't, it's not that they deserve to die, but it's an idiotic thing to do, you know? It's just an idiotic thing to do. You realize the way he's holding the gun will get your nose broken? Who's saying? I wanna ask you something. Do you think he's firing the gun? Because he's just holding it. He's not firing it like this guy is. This guy is firing his gun. He's not firing it, he's just holding it. Are you... We have to hold guns a specific way even if we're not firing them? Like, we're not firing them, he's just holding it. They deserve to die is a crazy sentence? No, I don't know. I think it's kind of normal. But if he holds the gun by the bottom, it won't flip the brake, and it won't flip and break his mask. Okay, well, maybe he'll hold it when he needs to fire it like that, but he's not firing it right now, so that's gonna be my copium. My copium is he's not firing it, so he doesn't need to hold it the correct way for firing. He's just holding it. Here, do you want me to, here, do you want me to do this? I'll put a disclaimer on the drawing. Disclaimer. Bottom of the drawing. Kids, do not hold your gun like Kirby holds his gun. He is not firing said gun, therefore he is not holding it the correct way. Please do not try this at home. You will have your nose blown off. Sincerely, annoying chatter number 5. Is that what you want me to write at the bottom of the drawing? Freak. Can't get this angle right. But yes, please do. Make it annoying chatter number 12. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. You can be annoying chatter number 12, okay. Okay, I'll do that. There, it's sold. We've got a disclaimer. No one will shoot their face off now. No one's gonna shoot their face off as a count of me. But I still stand by that if they did that, it's their fault. We should go to WikiHow, chat. We should go into WikiHow and see how to hold a gun. We should learn together. We should learn how to hold a gun together as a family bonding experience. That's what every family needs to know how to do. Koku, the cat got yeeted. Oh, she's gone. Sag. Yeah, I'll put it back on Omega. Here we go. Oh, why is it so angular? Here we go. You can kind of see the boy up there. Give us the Omegas? I can't give it to you again! This wasn't some unlockable that's a permanent upgrade. It wasn't a permanent upgrade that Yellow unlocked. But maybe since we've already gotten the initial Omegas, maybe I'll change it to the Omegas Flash. Where it's cheaper. I'll make it cheaper and it's just a flash of the Omegas. Okay? Instead of like open for the whole stream. We'll do Omegas Flash now. Because we've already had the big reveal. We don't need the big reveal anymore. We know what it looks like. We'll have for $69.69 Omegas Flash. Yeah, actually, once you finish the drawing, the WikiHow tutorial will be changed to a drawing and nothing else. We go and update the WikiHow. Guys, I found the new strategy. It's the new meta on how to hold the gun. I'm sure Kirby's golden mask would also fumble to the sheer power of a gun merely wielded by Kirby. Yeah, no, probably. Definitely true. Guns are crazy. Dad Q shot one just the other day. I think there was a possum in the house. It was like, you just hear the big bang, and you're like, whoa. Gun. I was gonna say, I can't get that angle of the star correct. Chat, we are so behind. This story is taking so long. We're gonna be an hour and a half in. Don't worry, coloring it normally only takes an hour, so if I can finish this liner in half an hour, which is super unlikely, we'll be sweet. So, yeah. We're totally fine. Who shot a possum? Who? Just so we're clear, it wasn't an opossum, it was a possum. These are different creatures. In New Zealand, possums are a menace to society because A, they eat all the fruit from our trees, and B, they hunt our native birds. So they are a threat to society, and we don't like them. So if you like a possum and you're in New Zealand, there's something wrong with you, man. There's something wrong with you. You can like a possum in another country. I have no qualms with opossums. I think opossums are really cute. But New Zealand possums, those things ain't right, man. You want me to put one on the screen for chat? Chat, do you guys want me to put a possum on the screen? I'll do it. I'll do it for you, chat. You got weird stuff over there? Yeah, I do. We do have weird stuff over here. Not at all? Okay, I won't. I'm sure you don't want the little ratty thing looking at you. Would be funny, please no. I'm seeing more no's than yeses, so I won't do it. I won't do it. Just go look it up. Go look it up if you're curious. Just be like New Zealand possum. So our opossums over here, they eat our chickens. Damn. Set up a possum cam instead of Omega? Well, I could technically do that if I just faced it at the boy. He's basically a possum at this point. He's so fluffy. He might as well be a possum. Stream Award, Possum Gaming, yeah. So chat, I actually had something I wanted to talk to you guys about because I'll be honest, I'm a little unsure about the state of how this is gonna be. I'm considering, I'm sitting on the fence about it at the moment. Mostly because I think shipping has gotten worse for America for me. But I'm sitting on the fence about how we're gonna do the KK stickers this year. I'm thinking I might not do as many purely because I don't know if I can actually afford that. For reference, just for reference, I did about 20? It was probably 20, maybe 25. I did 20 or 25 last year. I did about 20 to 25 last year, and it costs about $700, maybe $800, $700 to $800 to buy everything and ship everything. And I only get about half of that. I don't even get half of that back because you guys just pay for shipping. You guys just pay for shipping. I make like maybe, I definitely work in the negatives when I do it, so that's what I'm considering it. I'm trying to think about if I should make as many this year. I'm thinking that I definitely can still do it this year, but we might just do a pack of 10 maybe. I might just do 10 or 12. Maybe I might do 12. You could just do one of each sticker. No, the stickers aren't the problem. The stickers are fine, chat. I could sell you guys heaps of stickers. The sticker's not the issue. It's the keychain. The keychain is the issue. Because the moment I put that keychain in the package, the shipping goes from $5 to $30. Which I know sounds ridiculous, but it's because I can't send it as an envelope. Which I could send stickers as an envelope because they're thin. But I can't do that with a keychain because it's too thick. It has to be sent as a package, so it becomes twice, like 3 times as expensive. But I'm thinking I just maybe I just do 10 or something. I do 10 and we kind of have some extra sticker packs instead, because the sticker packs those are cheap to sell. I can just order more stickers, and then maybe only do 10 keychains. I think that could work. 10 keychains and a lot of stickers. Who would even be on the keychain? We have had Omega and Aeon already. Well, I'm kind of thinking about who I want to be in this sticker set, and I feel like it's finally time to have Kirby, but I would feel bad if I had Kirby in this set because I can't do as much of it. I can't do as many, so I can't have as many. I think he would be the keychain too, so I would feel bad. Because I think Kirby would probably be the keychain. I think I want to have Kirby, Ayumi, and Ages in this one. Potentially Atlas. I'm on the brink of making it the Gale Tribe pack. I'm on the brink of making it the Gale Tribe pack because those are all the characters I want to have in it, and they're just all related to the Gale Tribe. I want Atlas, I want Ayumi, I want Ages, I want Kirby, I want all these guys. Kumo sticker? I could add Kumo sticker in. We could just add Kumo in there, even though he's so irrelevant to all of those characters. We could just also put in Kumo. I'll have to buy the Kirby and Laram ones. Yeah, Laram is my son, I swear. That does seem like a pretty good lineup, though, I won't lie. Like, Kirby, Ayumi, Ages. I like having them all together. I think that's cute. And then we could probably exchange Atlas to be anyone else as well. But then maybe we could have Kumo, because it's good to have like I don't want to say an underrated character, but a character no one really knows. So then you kind of sneak him in with a bunch of popular characters and then he still gets bought. So maybe another like underrated character. A character fact? Bro, who would you like to know about? The Gale Tribe and a weird random spider. I want Atlas too. Give me that boy. Oh, okay. I guess we could do Atlas then. Yeah, we can actually do him then. I did want to do him. I feel like it's quite fitting. I think my ideal pack for that. Marks, please. Oh, random fact about Marks. Okay. Random fact about Marks. trying to consider Mark's lore in Kirby and how it's relevant in KK. Isn't Mark's lore that... I think it's not lore, but it's a theory that he's a nodie, right? So what's a... We already know that he likes to be fed, and that's why he still hangs out with Kirby in Star Allies. So what's another random fact about him? We know that he doesn't like Mida very much. He kind of despises that guy. And... He did get pummeled by Kirby. We don't know what happened to him after that, although it was likely going to Megalore. So what's an interesting character fact about the guy? He's Ugok. Oh! Okay, let me think. Megalore and Max are roommates. Oh, that's crazy. Does he exist even anymore? Yes, he does. He does exist. So, okay, well, maybe I'll just do a brief little Max explanation in KK. He got destroyed by Kirby. Not, like, killed, but, like, defeated. Which we had to edit out of the animatic, out of the dub, because I think the editor of the dub, like, made it that he got sliced in half. And I was like, dude, he didn't die. He didn't get killed, don't do that. We had to change it. We had to change it in the movie version because he doesn't get slashed in half. Max is lactose intolerant! That's awesome. But yeah, so he lives, and then he doesn't really become relevant again until a while. Of course, well, I mean, in KK, he doesn't become relevant in Star Allies at all, because I don't make the Star Allies comic isn't about all the different friends coming back. So he, at some point, makes his way back to Dreamland, likely after but in the Megalore lore. Oh no, is Max a loner in KK? Wait, oh no, is he a loner? Oh no, he doesn't go back to Dreamland? Megalore's gonzo? Uh-oh. Chat, I think we found a guy with no boyfriend. A random character fact? Okay, hold on. Let me finish my Max character fact. So yeah, I think that's his character fact, is that he's actually alone. He's a loner! Genuinely a loner! Megalore is gone in another dimension. He doesn't go back to Dreamland. Kirby is not, like, he doesn't go back with Star Allies. He's just a loner. Where is he? Chat, the character fact about Max is we don't know where he is, and he might become relevant again at any moment. He's got new aspirations. Maybe he's trying to find Megalore. Maybe he's trying to get to the alternate dimension. He's trying to go to the Dream Kingdom. This is crazy. This is crazy Megalore lore. And lactose intolerant. And he's lactose intolerant. His boyfriend died before he could meet him. No! Okay, Rainy, what character fact did you want? We need my one after? Okay, cool. So, I think we can do yours now, Rainy. What character fact? Who are we after this time? Okay, let's do the line out for this guy that everyone's gonna shout at me about, because it's incorrect. Megalore fact for the Magian. Okay. So now a Megalore fact. Oh, actually, no, I haven't really... This is a Megalore fact, but it's also Megalore lore, kind of, for KK. Because I actually had a whole idea for Megalore's story in KK, albeit it sort of got changed a little bit after what is it? After the Return to Dreamland Deluxe came out, because it added to his story. I think originally, so basically the fun character fact is that Megalore really likes Starlight. He really cares about her. Because in the actual story, when he lands, it's not ever talked about. Kirby briefly mentions him landing, so he's been there. But basically, Gamlore. Oh wait, love gaming. Basically, this was the idea. He really likes Star, but this was the idea. I don't know if this is relevant anymore, Because I'll be honest, I'm trying to get the idea, the things in order, because I'm pretty sure Magloire came before Starlight came to Dreamland. But an original idea of mine is that she was there when he was there, and that she was like the main reason he got, like, it was kind of like she was like, they didn't like kill him. He got, well, he didn't get killed, but you know, they didn't like fight him, or he didn't betray them because she ended up befriending him. It's slightly different now. That was like the original idea for it. Now, events happen. I'm not going to talk about them because comic potential. But yeah, what I will say about the character effect is that he likes Star. Star's like on his list of epic people. Good friendship bond there. I would say why specifically, but you know, I don't want to spoil anything, chat. We don't want to spoil anything. Doomed Yaoi? That's crazy. Chat, don't say Doomed Yaoi. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I like to think that Magloire and Star are quite close. Doomed old Yaoi? Damn. Sadness. Trying to figure out the angle for that circle. Can't figure it out. Just need to draw it from there. Oh! That's why I can't figure it out, because it's way too low. Genuinely way too low. Like, it's basically not even there. Yeah, it's like that. This is all not even there. It's not even real, because the circle is like way too there. Oh, chat, we're gonna be 2 hours in soon, but it's okay. We're gonna be 2 hours in. I've nearly finished all the lineup. Surely I can do this guy in 20 minutes. We have 20 minutes. I can definitely do all his lineup in 20 minutes. We can get coloring within, once we hit the second hour, we can do it, chat. Yes, we do want to get spoiled. One of my two main OCs. I was born at the beginning of time. Your age cannot rival with mine. How edgy. Damn. Edgy lore. Oh wait, I was born at the beginning of the time? Wait, are you talking about Silver? Sorry. I just had to, I had to bring it back to KK lore. I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry. My bad. You know, she was also born at the start of time of the KK universe. lol. If we don't stay on topic, the show will be cancelled. Oh no. Well, he is kinda a silverish character. Oh, is he kinda like, not like a god, but like, you know, a bit of a deity-esque type thing. Deity thingy. Chat, I decided, not that I'll be writing this anytime soon, but I've decided I still want to do the alternative endings for, Dawnlight's Respite, which, I don't know if anyone knew this, but, or if anyone even knows what I'm freaking talking about, but for those, just to give you a brain refresher, Dawnlight's Respite is the writing about the end of KK. It's just about, Lan and Dozen and Butterfly Kirby and him taking over the world. That's what that is gonna cover. So it is effectively the end of KK. That's what that story is. And I talk about the end of KK sort of in a generalized term, and I think there's one version of it I like to talk about the most, which is like Kirby eating the Divine, and then Finn having to talk to the Divine to kind of, because it's like a battle that can't be won. So I kind of like to talk about this one version of it, but I'm gonna be so real. The Dawnlight's Respite is likely going to be an open ending, or like a choose your own ending type thing, where I write the chapters and then it gets to a point where you're given options to go to different chapters that will change based on what you chose. Example, maybe the chapter is Orion fighting Kirby. And you can choose to do genocide route or not. To be honest, that is genuinely what it is at the end of the day. It is genuinely just doing genocide route or not in KK. That is, to put it in its simplest way, because most of the options are like, kill this character or don't. And if you don't every time, then you're gonna get what is like the true ending, basically, which is my personal true ending of how I would see KK ending. But I also think that there's just like a genocide route where you can just kill everyone if you really want to. And you can see how KK would end if that was done, basically. But I do like to think there's one kind of truer ending that is not killing anyone. That's kind of my personal thought of how I would like KK to end. But you know, there's also alternatives to killing. I love killing people. Yeah, would you kill Morpho if that was the option? Would you do that? Would you do that as your option? Because that's kind of crazy. I'll kill everyone for no S-Bow Yaoi. No! Not my boy. Okay, well at least you're not gonna like enrage Kirby or something. Because imagine you doing that. Imagine you choose to do that and then Kirby just loses his mind. That's crazy. But yeah, so I'm really excited to write more of Dawn Light Respite. There's a while before it gets to that point, but I'm excited for it to get to that point because I'm really interested about the idea of writing all the alternative paths and what else could be done. Morpho, my critter! Yeah, we don't want to hurt Morpho, guys. That's the last thing we want to do. Doop. Doop. Boop. Oh, okay. But yeah, so Dawn Light Respite, well, once Wolf is done, Dawn Light Respite might become my next one that I kind of focus on. But I don't know, because there's a lot of good KK stories out there I want to write. I've been thinking about doing Laram's one a little bit, so if you guys want Laram content, I'm definitely willing to write some more of that one. I've got like maybe 2 chapters of it planned out. Can we kill Delta and only Delta? Delta's not relevant in that. Imagine I rewrite all of Angelic Valor, but as a story, and then when you get to the point where Omega's gonna go, when Delta falls, you're in the position of Omega, and it's like, save Delta, don't save Delta. And if you don't save him, he just smashes into the ground and dies. Dude, that's crazy. But I still like the idea that if that happened, Omega still runs over there. He just doesn't catch Delta. He just instead catches the crystal heart. It's like, save Delta, save the heart. You save the heart. Delta dies. Ye ouch, my lungs. That's why they call me the lungman. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that was an awful line. You can see that. That was so bad. Okay, okay. He's almost done. He's almost done, chat. We're getting close. Angelic Valor visual novel. Oh, that'd be cool. Making a visual novel seems like a fun thing, but dude, so much. I think the idea. I think this is why I'm only doing this with Dawn Light's Respite. Honestly, the idea of making alternate routes, even if it's just one alternate route, one change can change so much for an entire story that it's a lot of work. Like, it's crazy. I can't imagine a story having like a bunch of multiple endings. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I feel like endings aren't so bad because they just change the ending. But when you have something that's like maybe Deltarune, for example, or Undertale, where you have like the genocide route and it changes the entire like story based on one thing that you do, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to change an entire, like, to make basically a secondary game just because a character did one thing. Ending 1, you stabbed him, man, what the fuck? Ending 2, you stabbed everyone, man, what the fuck? Ending 3, you stabbed yourself, what the fuck? Ending 4, you made everyone live, good job. I love that. Wait, where's the ending where Orion just stabs himself? Wait, I want that ending. Wait, maybe I can say that. Okay, sorry. My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But I imagine that happening with you in the position of being Orion, mostly. Orion and then maybe Finn. Maybe Finn. But I feel like Orion is very much the quote-unquote main character of that story. So I feel like a lot of the choices you make are you being him. If you get hit by a shot from him at any chance, you instantly die. When he turns into Ranger Kirby EX, he is pissed off Kirby with an oh no. Yeah, don't run into Kirby when he has a gun. I don't see that ending well for you. Oh my gosh, all the lineup is basically done. Oh. Sorry, chat, another sneeze. My bad. My bad. It's the cats. I've got cat allergies, chat. Isn't that awesome that I have the most curious cats known to mankind and I have cat allergies? What is this cruel world? This is why I want to live with birds. This is why I like birds. This is why I want peacocks again. I want peacocks again. It's because the cat allergies are too much for me. Thanks for the blesses. Redeemed a character fact? Oh, what character fact are we in this time? Sorry. Wait, redeem? Oh, were you just telling someone to redeem a character fact? Sorry, my bad. I just want to see Omega missing the quick time event and not catching Delta. Oh, that's so funny. Bless you on that sad. Yeah, it's rough. Because I love cats, but just the fact that I really, really cannot be around them. Well, it's not that bad. Like, I don't get, like, any major reactions. I just start sneezing like crazy. Like, genuinely, there have been times where I've sneezed like 10 times under a minute. Like, I just can't stop. It becomes like a chain reaction, and then I get all puffy-eyed, and then I get like really tired. So yeah, it's not great. But I've got the stuff that you take for it, that you take for allergies. So I need to be sure to take it every day when I'm at my parents'. I just always forget. I only take it when I start sneezing and I'm like, oh, I should take my stuff. Why don't you redeem a character fact? No matter how many layers of Ezbo you use to shield yourself? Yeah. What about the workaholic married to his job, aka Arthur? Oh, we just got a character fact. Oh no, wait. I think Arthur just got cock-blocked. Sorry. I did, it's far up. Oh, you did? Sorry, Blue. I completely missed it. Okay, so Sectonia, since Blue redeemed his first, I'll do the Arthur character fact. I'm assuming that's what he wants. And then I'll do yours after. Okay, so for Arthur, a fun character fact about Arthur is that he's no, I can't answer because he refused to answer. I can't say his sexuality because he refused to answer. That would be an invasion of privacy. I can't answer that. The Toy House says he will refuse to answer, so I can't tell you that character fact. A different character fact about Arthur is that he's actually, say it? I'm not saying it. He refused to answer. I'm not telling you his sexuality. That's not right. That's not right. You're gonna have to answer. You're gonna have to ask for yourself. And hey, on the Patreon, you can get gold-tiered questions, and maybe he might answer there because it's the Patreon, and he knows not a lot of people are gonna know. Anyways, A character fact about Arthur, I would say, is that despite the fact that he's such a workaholic, because you do talk about him being a workaholic, is that I do think that even though he is very outwardly committed to his job, and he seems to have this kind of thought that he's not too fussed about family or relationships or having kids or anything like that, he really like kind of dismisses the thought. I think that he's so dismissive of it because he does envy it. I think that part of him, he's so committed to what he's doing, and I think he's so committed because he knows he's gone too deep into it, you know? He can't really turn back at this point. He's old, he can't have kids, he missed his chance to have a proper relationship, and so he's just gone in all on what he does, which is running the Star Wars. And I think this is why he is very, very supportive of Kirby when Kirby says that, like, oh, I'm having a kid, I'm getting married, I need to go lead the Gale tribe. Even though he's being trained to lead the Star Warriors, Arthur very easily is like, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. You go do that, and I will hold down the fort here for as long as you need. He is very nice with Kirby with stuff like that, because I think he wants Kirby to have what he didn't have. He doesn't want to force Kirby to just be committed to the Star Warriors, because that would be awful. And which is crazy, because even though Arthur does all he needs to help Kirby and assure he's not overwhelmed, Kirby is still overwhelmed from all the work that he has to do. And I think realistically, if Arthur really cared, or really cared, he wouldn't make Kirby the commander, because realistically, that's not what Kirby needs in his life. Realistically, Kirby could be a lot happier if he just went and chilled with Yumi and ran the Gale tribe. Like, I know that time of his life is very stressful, but it's because he's still training to be the commander as well. I know Arthur is trying to not put as much on him by saying, oh yeah, you can just, like, it doesn't have to be as intense, but the fact that he's not taking it from him altogether is what makes it still difficult. I think realistically, if I were Arthur and I realized that my protege had like a lot of other things or options for what he could do in his future, I would say, hey, you don't have to go down this path. I can find someone else, because realistically, he probably can. His brother, well, I mean, it's hard. Felspar wants to be the next commander, but at the same time, he's also very old. And I think Arthur is after someone a bit younger. So I think that's the main issue there. In all, I'm trying to think about what my character fact even was, because this was like a character lore dive. This is like a character dive. Yeah, my overall fact is that Arthur probably cares more about having a family than he lets on. To the point that it's a bit of a detriment to him. You're next. Yeah, that would be my character fact. That was a bit of a lore rant though, sorry. I just find it really interesting. Kirby's life is so rough, but it's also not, because he gets a lot of help, but he still suffers internally about it. But I think I'll be honest though, as time goes on, I feel like I try to make Kirby's life more and more nice. I actually think it's not as bad as it used to be when you think about it. Like, he had to lead the Gale tribe, had to have a kid, and all that jazz. And I mean, he was kind of forced into the position of having to do that. So I guess that's where a lot of his struggles come from, because he doesn't know if what he's feeling is real. Like, after learning that, like, because him and Ayumi are, like, told that they were sort of arranged to be together, even though they did have feelings for each other naturally. Like, I would question my relationship if I were him. Like, I would question, was any of it actually real, or was it all just, like, a part of the plan, you know? I would be questioning that. So he has a lot of questions about if anything he does is genuinely what he wants, or if he's just being manipulated by people again and again to do different things. Because that's a lot of what Kirby's life is, sadly. I don't want to use the word like manipulation, but that is what it is. a little bit. Like, Arthur, with being the commander, like, he didn't want to be that. He's just convinced to be that. And then Ayumi, at first they believed that, yeah, they're falling in love, but realistically they were there with a purpose, and everyone knew behind the scenes what was hopefully going to happen. So it feels really weird. Having ages that was not even there, like, they had no say in that. They had to have a kid. That was like the whole point. And then leading the Gale tribe, again, no say in that. He just got wrapped into this whole thing. So I think a lot of Kirby's issues is just doing things that he doesn't know he like want to do. It's a crazy big law. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm just ranting about Kirby. I just find it really interesting. A massive part of his whole story is just that he doesn't know if he had any choice in any of the things he did in his life, you know? And then the first thing that I think he feels like was finally his choice was destroying the world, which is crazy. Which is crazy. That's like the first thing that he feels like was his choice. Even with going and seeing Meta, I guess he kind of, like, cause after him and Meta, like, Meta goes to the Star Warriors, DDD like convinces him that, oh yeah, you should go after him. And I guess you could debate that Kirby didn't choose to go because he was very set on staying on Dreamland. But part of that is also his choice as well, but he was also sort of convinced by DDD. So yeah, I do think one of the first things Kirby ever actually chose for himself to do was, one, it was freeing Rosiette from his soul and cursing himself to live an awful life. And then B, destroying the universe. What great options. Maybe this is why we don't give Kirby options. Don't think if the lad knows what to do with options. Is that why he wants to destroy the world? The reason Kirby wants to destroy the world is because he's lost faith in the world. Because his perspective of the life he's lived has been really awful. And it's also because Primal keeps coming back and he keeps having to fight him again and again. Like, because Primal is like Silver. He's like a deity. He's the darkness of the world. He cannot truly be destroyed forever. And Kirby and Morpho's job later on becomes to keep him at bay. So he's consistently coming back. He's not being friends with them. He's just hating them. He's constantly having to fight him. The darkness never ends. The world never gets better. It's just perpetually the same. Awful. And Kirby doesn't see any hope left in it. He's just nihilistic. I think that if that's what it means to give up on society, then yeah. That's what it means to give up on the world, then yeah, that's what Kirby does. He gives up on the world. And Meta dying was like the final straw to him. That was like, oh, I really can't just, I can't do this anymore. Like, that was the last straw, was Meta dying. So the 2 times Kirby had a choice was killing himself and killing everyone else. Yes, you're so correct. I'm so happy we're on the same page. Kirby killed himself and then he killed society. He made a 3rd choice as well, which was eating the divine. So, you know, he chose to do that as well. Which is also, by definition, killing himself, just so we're clear. Because the whole point of why they're like, no, don't do it, is because they're convinced that the divine is too much raw power for Kirby to, like, take in. They're like, we know you have copy abilities, but you're just gonna explode if you eat that. Like, that's like the power of God itself. Like, you're not gonna live. So that's why he's so, like, that's why he's like, oh, don't do it, but then he does it, and he expects to die, because, yeah. So he basically just always kills himself. Jeez. Now I'm not surprised you love the Snowgrave route. Yeah. Yeah, don't be surprised, because that is, yeah, yeah, it's about right, isn't it? Yeah. Kirby's life is pretty terrible, but I try to make it better. I like to think that he had some periods of good time in his life. Specifically when Ajaz was little. I think when Ajaz was a kid, that was probably Kirby's best time of his life, honestly, because he was raising his kid, and him and Ayumi were probably at the best point of their relationship, because for those who don't know, their relationship was a little bit rocky before Ajaz was born. they were really struggling to have AJs, like because Kirby was just really busy, and he was still learning to live with someone. Like it was rough. It was a rough time. Their relationship was really rocky at the start. After AJ's is born, though, that's when it really mellows out, and Kirby has a really good life. And I feel like he has a pretty good life for quite a while. He has this underlying like anxiety throughout the years, but I feel like in general his life is actually not bad. And then eventually he becomes a butterfly, and I think the way I like to put it is that he gets a little too full of himself. I think that's what it feels like. I think that he feels like he's on a good streak. He feels like my life is finally getting better. I can do all these things that I can make choices for myself. Like my life's finally getting better. And then thus he chooses the even though Morpho told him not to, chooses to give up his soul like a freaking idiot. But I mean, good for Roseate, I guess. Roseate gets to go see his wife now. Gets to go see his wife, gets to go see his son. Good for Rosie. Gets to go see his grandson. Gets to go see his great-grandson. Like, Roseate meets Asbel? That's crazy. Wait, is Asbel Kirby's great-grandson? Wait a minute. Sorry. I'm not gonna confuse the lore, my bad. Oh, I hate that color. Jeez, I'm not using that color. Jeez, that's awful. This is man. Mike, screw Kirby's life when he's the happiest. Yeah, no, that's about right. Okay, there we go. That should be yellow. This should be like a pinkish color, actually. That doesn't seem like the color I made it. I made it like red. This wants to be like the color of his feet pink. I don't know if I want it to be that pink. I don't know. What do we think, Jack? Pink or red? I feel like it should just be red so it matches the hat. I don't really care. I want it to match the hat. My bad. My bad. I wanted to match the hat. And then some purpley in here. There we go. We kind of fix the corners a little bit. There we go. That other star is done too now. Redeem Nick's song on playlist. Oh yeah, we've had lo-fi for a while, haven't we? Koku, you forgot about Tonia's character effect. Sorry, I was ranting about Arthur for a long time and then that divulged into Kirby. So, Sictonia, if you're still here, yes, you can ask your character effect now. I'm so sorry for going on that long rant. It just got activated. I'm so sorry. Genuinely so sorry. Deltarune. Oh my gosh. We can have nothing nice in this world. Kumo? Oh, another Kumo one. Okay. The character effect I said last time is he doesn't like spaghetti, so let's see. Let's think of a little slightly more serious one. Oh yeah, interesting character effect about Kumo. I think he would eat people if he didn't have morals. I genuinely think he would eat people because he's literally, I think he has to hold himself back. Because he is just a spider and he normally just eats things. I genuinely think he would. He just doesn't because he's learned some sort of moral that he shouldn't eat people if they talk. But you realize it's already bad that even if they don't talk, they're still conscious and he's still eating people. He's genuinely crazy. I think he would equally, still eat people, even if they did talk. I think that Gold has just tried to teach him to not do that. He's like, look, if they talk, you should not be eating them. And he's like, what if they don't talk? And he's like, well, you still shouldn't be eating them, but I guess you do you, my guy. So I think Gold's the best person to have mentoring Kumo because Gold's perspective on life is leave it to fate. So I guess if someone was fated to fall into Kumo's trap, I guess there's no other choice but to have him eat them because, oh, that was fate. And that's Gold's perspective. Gold's perspective, bad things must happen to people so that good things can happen too. We must know the bad to understand the good. In other words, yeah, let the bad stuff happen is basically Gold's perspective. Remember Guardian Battle by Last Con? No, I have no clue. I have no clue. Oh man. Kubo is just hungry, let him eat. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, let him eat. I mean, I'm happy he didn't eat Summer though, that would be a little crazy. I always thought it's funny that his like relationship with Summer is kind of like, it's a little weird. It's kind of like, it's sort of like if a spider dated a bee. Well, that's what it is. But what I mean by that is it's like your predator. It's like, it's kind of like Legoshi and that stupid rabbit from Beastars. It's kind of like that. Like, it's kind of like, I want to eat you, you know? It's a little strange. It's a little bit, strange. It's a good lo-fi song, and it's from Legoshi and Hao. I don't know what the rabbit's name is. I have no clue. Does he have to refrain from eating bee? Forgot her name, Summer. I think it depends. I think that... Now this is weird. I can't remember. Oh, wait. I have to double check his toy house so I don't say this wrong. Hold on. Let me quickly look because I have to remember what his sexuality is, and I'm pretty sure it's like he's not attracted to things. He's just like food. It's like something to do with his food. So I'm trying to remember. What's it say again? Sexuality, pansexual, doesn't see gender, only sees food. That's right. That's right, that's right. Yeah, I think he's attracted to food, not gonna lie. So I think he likes Summer, but in a way that's like food. So yeah, food sexual? Okay, no, that's a different thing. Just so we're clear, that's a different thing. I've looked up what that is, and that is something very different. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. That's why I called him pansexual and not food sexual, because food sexual is something else entirely. Just, I had to do my research beforehand, chat. So that's why he's pansexual, because he doesn't see gender. He only sees food. That's what it is. Hey, yo. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I'm gonna look up what it means. Oh no. It's kind of similar to food play is all I'll say. Oh, that sounds kind of messed up. Yeah, it is, but he's a spider, and he's very, Kumo's whole story is that he's very, like, he's not civilized. He's not a civilized person. And I really like that about his character, because, like, literally every other character in KK is just a civilized person. Dare is the closest to not being civilized, because she lived with the scavengers, but I genuinely wanted to make a character who just didn't grow up in a civilized world, and just lived based on, like, instincts and stuff like that. And I thought, and Kumo's character was, like, it had nothing. It genuinely had nothing. He was just a spider. That was it. I understand why Kirby thinks the world is unredeemable. Oh wait, no, you understand. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. It's weird, looks like it would fit into JoJo. I don't know what I expected it to mean. But yeah, so, I've realized I haven't done all the line art to this gun. How did I forget that? Hold on. This gun is not done. Do you see that? I missed that line. My bad. But yeah, that's Kumo's character. Don't look it up, kids. Yeah, don't do it. I just found it really interesting to have a character who was based on his base instincts, but still make it normal. I do like to think that he has to kind of hold back the desire to not just like eat everything because he's a predatorial spider. So anything that's an insect anyways, or anything that a spider would eat, like he's not gonna do that with like gold. That's probably why this is probably why he does what Gold says, by the way. Because last I checked, spiders are freaking afraid of bats. That makes so much sense. That's a thing they don't like. And so it makes sense why he probably listens to what Gold says. Gold is a bat. Makes sense. That's probably why he does that. So, yeah. But yeah, so with anything that would be within the range of like a spider's diet, he probably has to hold himself back, whether or not it talks or not. But he tries his best. But just so we're clear, he tries his best and he's trying to be a modest citizen, chat. Just so we're clear, he's trying his best, he's trying to be a good guy. He is trying. And he gets better and better by the day, so I'm sure one day he will be completely nice. I freaking love your art, I cannot deny this. Oh, thank you. Even with all of its, gun holding miscalculations. I'm so happy. How did Kumo react when he first saw Gold? I'm pretty sure Gold found him. He was probably scared as hell. He was probably terrified. His family had just abandoned him. I like that. This is probably like a very like Laram Kirby situation, except Gold's not an idiot like Kirby and didn't yank some hook out of his mouth, you know? Except Gold just was nice. So even if Kumo was scared, it was like completely... He didn't need to be because Gold was just nice. And he helped him out. I also don't know if Kumo could talk at all when Gold found him. I think it's unclear if his family cared about him enough for him to know how to do that. Poor Kumo. Yeah, it is a poor Kumo moment. I'm happy that he lives a better life now with his bee girlfriend. Who, by the way, can we just say, like, I don't, like, not, like, this is not to flame Summer at all. But don't you guys think it's a little weird that she still chooses to be with Kumo? like, let's just, like, let down the wall for a moment. Like, he did try to eat her for a second. And then he lets her go, and he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna go find more food to eat. Likely things of your species. And then she's just like, okay, well, wait for me. Like, can we be real for a second? He tried to eat her, and then she followed him like he was her best friend. I just find that really funny. Okay. Okay. She's sadistic. I don't think sadistic is the word. Sadistic is when you like to see the pain of others. Is it masochistic? Maybe she's a masochist. Masochist is when you like to see yourself in pain. So maybe she's a masochist. Summer is so right though. Who wouldn't just love Kumo? I mean, okay, maybe you're right, Wayne. Maybe you're right. Maybe you look at Kumo and it's just like immediately like, yes. I actually ooh, is she a freak? It's really funny. I don't know if I can unsee her now as not being a freak. Damn, didn't know she was freaky like that. Oh, now I can't unsee it. Oh, it was just a joke, but now I can't unsee it. It's really funny. Sam! Caught a Koku stream live again! Sam, the OG! 30 months! 30 months is insane! Holy freak. I think Sam has, like, genuinely the highest number. Genuinely. Sam, say something! Wait, Sam, I'm just genuinely curious. Oh, I don't think you've got the first badge, so I can't tell what, like, little character you are. Damn it. Gah. Sorry, I wanted to know if you were, like, Kirby or not by now. because of how many months you've been subbed, because everyone has a different little character faces. So you might be a Yumi or Kirby, which is like the highest ones. But I don't know, because you've got the first. You've got the #1 badge, which is special because you were like the first one to sub. Wait, hold on. I changed my first badge to Kyra. Oh, you can change it? Oh! I didn't know that. I was just curious who Sam was, because I genuinely think Sam is like the highest one we have. Even higher than Toby, and Toby's also quite high. I don't know if this did anything. It doesn't look like it. You don't have to change it, but are you able to like see? Are you able to like see who it is? I'd probably have to go and look. Nope, I didn't. Oh well. That's okay. I am curious though. I might look after stream to see at what month Kirby comes in. Because I think Kirby might be like 2... I don't think Kirby's 2 years. I think it's a little less than that. It's like in the Twitch settings. It's alright, it's alright. Don't worry about it. But thank you so much for popping in. For popping in Sam, and for subbing again. We're gonna be streaming for this next month, so if you're ever free, pop in again. This whole month we're gonna do streams twice a week. And I'm gonna try, and I even might do some extra ones if I have any other like free time. Because I really want to make the most of this month and get a lot of streams out of so you guys can really enjoy the fact that, like, one, we've got subs and stuff like that. I don't want all that to go to wasted. I genuinely want to make the most of it. Two years is meta, 2.5 is a Yumi. Oh damn, you've got to be real old to get Okay, so let's see. So if 2 years is meta, that's 24. Half of a year is 6. 30. So you a Yumi, right? You're a Yumi. Must be. He must be a Yumi. You literally just became a Yumi. You're like second highest. Kirby must be 3 years then. Kirby's at 36. 6 more months. I'm in Spamton's shop. Nice. Alright, chat. All we have to do now is color these guys in, and we've got 40 minutes to do it, and I believe we can do it. God, I love his beautiful mug. No, Spamton's great. I do like Spamton. Not to say anything on Chapter 3, but I like that one scene in Chapter 3. If anyone probably knows what I'm talking about, but I like that one extra interaction that's in Chapter 3. That is amazing, and I saw an animated version to it, and it was literally the funniest thing I'd ever seen. They animated it so well. I was like, this is amazing. I'm gonna try to stay on for the rest of Strum, but but I'll say something if I gotta go. Alrighty, well, we're just finishing the coloring in these guys. So we decided to just keep it as Kirby, but I might do this. I might give him these little stripes down here to reference the hat. I might do that. Just a little hat reference. So it's a little bit different, but he's basically just himself. The scene where Spamton says it's spamming time and then spams all over the place? Yeah, that scene for sure. Regular Ranger Kirby? Kirby wields a starry blunderbuss. KK Kirby actually wields a shotgun. Yeah, he just has a shotgun. And just remember, kids, don't hold your shotgun like Kirby does, because he's not holding it the correct way. You're going to shoot your nose. You're gonna blow, like, the backlash is going to get your nose so badly if you fire the gun the way he's holding it. So do not under all circumstances, hold a gun or let alone fire a gun the way Kirby's holding it, chat. Disclaimer, disclaimer. I gotta reread KK, it's been forever. Sam! I don't know the last time you read it, but Angelic Valor, which was the one about Galacta, if you read that one at all. It was about the heroes of Galacta. That one's done now. It's like 70 pages long. So, that one's all finished. So yeah, there's new content for you to read. And I'm currently working on Dawn of an Era, which is one about Kirby figuring out that Omega's his, what got deleted? What got deleted? What got deleted? Wait, what'd you do? What happened? Thank you for doing that, but I don't know what happened. I don't know. I saw it ended. I practically screamed on the bus. Oh, I'm so happy. Have you read it through yet or nah? It's a bit of a long one, so yeah. And the dub. Notify about the dub, guys. Toby is currently editing the dub. I got a new line sample from Innan's voice actor about Innan's lines, because if you're on the Discord server, you possibly saw the little thing I did of Innan's lines and how they were not that great the first time around. He resubmitted them. He resubmitted like 5 minutes worth of them, and it's amazing. I really like the retakes. I think it's gonna be great. I think he really found a way to bring Inan back in just a more menacing, lower tone. He basically just cut all the high-pitched stuff, and it's great. It was so funny. You know what I should do? I should send you guys the whole file of all of his original lines. Some of them are so funny. Some of them are genuinely so funny to listen to. Because those aren't the lines that they get used. I genuinely should just show you guys all of them. Yes, do that? Yeah. I should probably ask him if I should, because I do think it'd be funny, but yeah, I think I should show you guys them, because genuinely. It's like 12 minutes just worth of squeaky Inan content. Like femboy Inan content. I wonder how the peacocks are doing. I guess they're all grown up now. Oh yeah, here, I'll give you a peacock update. So I haven't personally gone to see them yet, but the peacocks are just living on our farm right now. So the 2 females, because it turns out 2 of them were females, and it was likely 3 of them were boys. The 2 females like to just hang out around the farm with Dad and everyone when they're doing work on the farm, because they're just friendly. They like to get fed. We feed them Doritos. They have a good time. It's awesome. I haven't gone up to the farm to see them yet, but I've been meaning to do that. I've just been streaming every morning, so I can't go. But I think I'll go tomorrow. I'll go see them. I'll send you guys some pictures. But yeah, and then the 3 boys, they just roamed off on their own, because male peacocks just kind of hang out by themselves. They don't like to hang around with the females. So they're just on their own. We don't see them much. I think Dadku said he's caught a glimpse of some peacocks hanging out by themselves, a peacock hanging out on his own sometimes, so that must be them. Femboy Inan content, where I need it. Not as much as SRL content, but you know, don't worry, I'll do it. I'll go through the Inan content, and I'll make you guys a special video. I'll make a special video, I'll unlist it, and I'll hide it on the YouTube, and I'll send you guys the link, and you can have it. It'll just be like a slow zoom in of Inan, and then it'll just be every moment he's a femboy in the recording. Because he's not always a femboy, but then sometimes it gets really low, but when he's a femboy, it's really funny. So I'll send you guys every femboy moment. Spin the boy, please? Oh, yeah, did we get a spin the boy? Sorry. We did get a spin the boy, sorry. Flips his hair dramatically and calls himself a pretty princess. He says, like, what's the line? The line is, did that hurt little, oh, what does he call Delta? He said, did that hurt little, hold on, let me spin him. Woo! The cat's looking at him. Do you guys see the cat looking at him? Hold on. Look at the cat. He's looking. Whoa! Is that cool, boy? You like seeing him spin around? No, he's looking out. Okay. We spun him a lot. I put the camera up a little bit so you can see the boy looking down at him. The boy is also looking at him. Cat cam. Yeah, we get a bit of cat cam. I'm gonna see Delta get speared again, dubbed, a dream come true. Yeah, you're gonna see him get dubbed. And just so we're clear, Delta, because Delta voices Delta, Delta does a really good job with his screams, actually. Which is great, because there's a I like to I talk about this sometimes. There's a difficult line when doing a pained scream. When you're a voice actor and you're doing a pained scream, you have to be really careful. Delta does a really amazing job of making it sound like he's in pain, right? Opposed to Toroki and Ulali, who have a really great time making their pained screams sound like moans. Which is, it's a problem. It's a problem. I wish it's a fine line. There's a fine line between pained scream and moan. And Delta does a great job of making it a pained scream. Okay? So I really appreciate him for that. I really appreciate him for that. Just injure yourself IRL to scream! Just stub his toe. That's crazy. Help! Okay, hold on. I'm just double checking what he says in the comic. Oh, I remember. No, I don't have to check. I remember. He says, "Does that hurt, little binary?" That's what he calls him, a binary. Aeon and Omega moaning instead of screaming. Look, go back to part 2, or maybe it's part 1, when he's like, Omega! When he's getting pulled away from Delta. And you tell me it's not a moan, because it is one. It just is one. It's so bad, but it's so funny. That's why we kept it in. That's why I kept it in, because it's really funny. What is this dub? Yeah, no, it's crazy. Also, I'm gonna look it up right now. I swear. And if it isn't, it's because I've got the retakes that sound worse, but like more sus. But I swear the one that we used also sounds pretty bad. Speaking of the dub though, it should be out, well, my goal is for it to be out, I think on the 12th or the 13th, because that's the anniversary to the first AV comic page. So maybe 2 weeks, chat? 2 weeks? Maybe? 2 weeks? Under 2 weeks, potentially? Toby's just editing it now, so he just has to edit it. I've got to make the title page. Bird has to get that song done, which I think he will, but if he doesn't, we just won't use it in the dub, it's fine. And Inan just needs to send in his last 2 recordings, which he will do, I'm sure. My cats are fighting for the 7th time today. Damn. Those cats. Alright, chat, wait, chat, we've got to lock in, chat. We've got half an hour. Chat, we've got to lock in. I'm gonna look it up. Nothing good ever happens after those words are spoken. Tell me what you think, Wayne, because maybe it's not as bad as I'm remembering it, but I just remember it being very bad. Well, like, sounding very sus. But it could also be because I have the outtakes. Like, I've got the outtake versions that are just worse. It doesn't help when he's, like, recording them back to back as well. It's really funny, though. 3 robots moment. Oh no. Okay, what do we think? I think that's about right. This is, just so we're clear, yeah, this is like my favorite part of doing art. It's definitely like it's doing this part, like the shading and adding in the highlights. I love this part of art. It's really nice. And it doesn't really take that long. You'd think it'd take longer, but it really doesn't. They're Scottish folds? Wait, I love Scottish... Wait, Scottish fold cats are adorable. I genuinely think if I didn't have ragdolls, because that's what we have, I genuinely think I would have a Scottish fold. Because I love those are the ones with the little flappy ears, right? I love the flappy ears. I want little flappy ears cat. Oh my gosh, it'd be so cute. I didn't find it. Where does it happen? If you want me to, Wayne, I'll send it to you. But, yeah. It's like something we need a compilation of, to be honest. Yes, please, thank you. Yeah, okay, we'll do. No need of searching for it. I will search for it for you. Alright, anyways, let's get this done, because it's almost done. It's almost done. I've just got to do the hand. Let's finish this Kirby at least, so then we can just be on to the other one. We've got half an hour, chat, and I believe we can have this done in that time. Koku, I'm gonna go read the rest of Angelic Valor, and then just scream my non-spoiler thoughts into the void of Twitch chat, mostly comprised of what the higgity hick was that, and whatnot. You probably, if you're done in half an hour, we'll probably still be here, but, you probably can be sort of spoilery. I feel like most of us have read it. Surely most of us have read Angelic Valor, surely. But, yeah, that's fair. Have fun reading it. I'm very proud of it. It's probably the comic I'm the most proud of, that I've made. Like, the first comic, sure. The second comic, I was on my emo era, you know? On my emo era. I shouldn't have killed Asbel. I will always regret that. I will always regret that, Chad. I will always regret it. But he had to die. It's just how it was. But, other than that, yeah, I think this comic is probably the one I'm the most proud of. Koku was in their emo arc. I really was. You need to make future Kirby look towards present Kirby. But I don't want to flip it. Cause then he's gonna get shot with the gun. They're like separate. I mean, it would be funny, but... They're like independent from each other, even if they're standing right next to each other. There we go. Alright, Kirby's done. This Kirby, I think he's done. I don't think I have anything left to add. I think he's done, chat. Maybe just a little bit of shade here on the hat. But I think he is done. And give him a concerned face with iconic cold sweat drops? Yeah, sure. I know I should, but I've already done the line art. This is a little late to be asking to change, you know? I've already done the line art. I'm sorry. Koku to not shoot Kirby plays Asbel in the middle so it works everything out. Oh, my bad. He's taking one for the team again. No way. He's taking one for the team. So stupid. Let me also make him blue. This is staying here, by the way. This is part of the drawing now. Everyone will laugh. They will laugh when they see this because you're comedy gold. When everyone laughs at this, you gotta know that they're laughing at you. Like, they're laughing at your jokes, so you're comedy gold. This is your comedy gold right here. I just revived and was happy to live again until he just get shot cannon. Yeah, no, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. I did this guy, which implies that he's already been killed once. He's getting killed again. Damn. What a damn moment. Okay. Don't piss Gaia off. Yeah. He just revived and was happy to. Oh, sorry. I just read that. My bad. My bad, chat. Let me now finish doing Kirby. This Kirby. After I add a bit of light to this. Just to imply there's something more going on here. Okay, cool. He's done. He's officially done. Let him live in peace. It's time to finish off this boy. Time to finish this guy off too. This is a guy who needs to be finished. As though living his happy life, Callista's seeing this. Callista's doing everything in his power to make sure Asbel does not have a good day. He's trying to ruin this lad's poor day. Here we go. If I ever turned KK into like a story, like a novel, chat, do you think it would be better to keep Asbel alive in the novel, or do you think that him dying is too important and it shouldn't be changed if I ever made it a novel? Now think about this reasonably. Don't just think about it because you want him alive. Think about it for the story. Koku, please try to make the eye color look like he's staring at present Kirby. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I can do that. I gotcha. I don't want a novel canon and a comic canon Wait, I don't want a novel canon and a comic canon personally? Oh, right. Like, you don't want them to be different? I get that. Asbel dying should be a canon event, just like Uncle Ben. Yeah, no, that's true. I agree. I agree. It's a canon event. It has to happen every time. Yep, Asbel is a canon event every time. I agree. I agree. Does that mean Alpha dying is a canon event? I feel like Alpha I think I could get away with Alpha not dying though. I feel like I could get away with that, but also at the same time it's pretty important. It gives Meta purpose and depression. Yeah, no, that's why it's so important, because it's part of Meta's story. Meta wouldn't even be on Dreamland if Asbel didn't even die, so that's the point. If Asbel didn't die, Meta literally doesn't go to Dreamland, so he doesn't meet Kirby, so half the story in the beginning doesn't even happen. Kirby probably doesn't go to the Star Warriors. Kirby just hangs out on Dreamland a million years. Kirby might go find Omega eventually, because him and DDD still, like, have the information. But, you know, they might leave Dreamland and go look for Omega, but, like, it's not gonna be the same story. It's gonna be so different. Okay. Do some shinies on his helmet. Pretty good. You can't just erase a character's death just because it's sad and defeats the entire point. The entirety of Naruto's series! Literally Obito moment. Actual Obito moment. Asbel had to dial this no yaoi. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Not even Obito, Itachi. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, no, Zabuza, Haku, okay, yeah, okay. Well, no, but this is different, because I feel like those characters came back, like, temporarily. They were still technically dead. Obito just was alive. Obito just was alive, and when you think about it, it doesn't make sense. Because people will be like, oh, Madara's like, oh, it's like you phased through the ground. Oh, it's like you just appeared in my tunnel, you phased through the ground. Like, that's what he's trying to say. And it's like, oh, that's what his Mangekyo does. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have his Mangekyo. He just has basic Sharingan. He can't go to Kamui. He can't do that. He can't do that. He should be dead. He should be dead. That's just how it is. My nephew just walked in and showed me the word reprobate. I think he thinks I'm a reprobate, chat. I think my nephew thinks I'm a reprobate because I'm being loud. My bad, my bad. Anyways. My brother's trying to get me to watch One Piece. I love. You should just read One Piece, to be honest. It'd be way faster. Difference between Naruto and Boruto is like the difference between Star Wars prequels, originals, and the sequels. Okay. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, actually. You're not wrong. Yeah. Boruto is one of those things because I've read all of Boruto. Well, I read all of like the stuff when he's a kid. I think he's older now. I don't know if they've started that yet. If they started it, I haven't read any of it. But when he's like at least the whole kid series part of it, I read, and oh, it got unhinged near the end, chat. It got crazy. It just became less and less apparent that it was it wasn't. What's his name? Who writes Naruto again? I forget his name. That guy who writes Naruto. It's just not his writing anymore. He doesn't even make it. Like, his apprentice is the one who draws it. And it's just so significantly different from Naruto. I can't believe it. It's so crazy. No, Esbo should be dead forever. No, to be fair, I like the idea of there being an alternate world out there that exists. Because there are definitely parallel universes in KK. I feel like this has been confirmed by Galactic going to other universes. I feel like there is definitely a parallel universe out there, and Asbel is not there. But that universe is very different. It's a very different universe from the KK one. But I like to think that that universe exists. Oh. But I will say, I think what would be interesting about that parallel universe is that I don't think it's just a matter of Asbel not dying in that incident. I think it's a matter of Asbel never got, like, he would have never been sent to Galacta. Because I feel like he's fated to die. That event is unavoidable. And if that event happens, he just would die. So I think if a universe has to exist for Asbel to not be dead, he has to have not have been given to Galacta. And he has to have not have met Meta, because that's just fated to happen if he does that. That is peak universe then, because Delta is probably dead as hell, and Asbel is alive to some degree. I don't know how that affects Delta. I think Delta's always just been dead as hell. He's been dead as hell for ages, and then just gets discovered in the future every time. But yeah, I think Asbel has to not meet Meta in order to survive, to be honest. Because I think that their little thing about getting the swords is like just the death of him. It's just the reason he dies. And whether or not that be because the blue rose is cursed or not, who knows? But it could have something to do with it. I think the blue rose is it's just a bad weapon to go after, you know? It's just not a great weapon to have. Asbel living changes one thing and does just stay dead forever or whatever is going on with him. Ask Koku anything! Oh, you can ask me anything. This doesn't have to be KK related. Is the blue rose cursed? You didn't have to ask me, like, something. It didn't have to be KK related. You could ask me anything. Is the blue rose cursed? What's your kill count? It's a genuine question. Yeah, no, it's a good question. I'm going to say... I'm gonna say 5. See, that's a tough question because it makes you wonder if it is all a coincidence or not. But at the same time, everyone who has wielded the blue rose has either A, been killed at the hands of it, 2, killed while wielding it, and 3, nearly killed themselves with it. Or killed themselves with it. I guess that counts as dying at the hands of it. But the reason I don't know if it's cursed is because I feel like Meta should be dead if it is cursed. Well, I mean, he does die eventually, but I don't think that has anything to do with the blue rose. See, Meta almost dies, but he doesn't die at the hands of it, and he doesn't die while wielding it. And I feel like for the curse to exist, it couldn't be passed on to Kirby unless one of those things happened. He didn't die. Is cursing the user to die a gruesome death, maybe? Ooh, that could be true. Ooh. That could be true, to be honest. They're all destined to get stabbed. They're all destined to get stabbed. All of them. Asbel gets stabbed. Alpha gets stabbed. Rosier was stabbed. Pretty sure Meta got stabbed too when he died. Kirby's gonna get stabbed, guys. It's not great. He's gonna get stabbed. No. Orion's gonna stab him. This is not great. It's not great. He's gonna die. Actually, yeah, I'll answer yeah. They're all cursed to get stabbed. Well, they're all cursed to get stabbed because that doesn't have to imply that they die. But they're all cursed to get stabbed. They're gonna get stabbed. They're gonna get stabbed, chat. So that all deaths happen to Girl Tribe. The thing is that all the deaths happen to the Girl Tribe members only. That is true, unless they are a character who was just from the past and just died because it was a past thing, you know? Like, we're not gonna count like Kanara or Mateo, because it was like, oh, they died in the past. They just said character backstory. Characters who actually died during the story of KK are literally only Asbel and Atlas. Oh no, sorry, Asbel and Alpha, like for real. And then Meta much later on. And Rafa as well. Rafa also dies. Okay, it's just the Gale Tribe. It's really just the Gale Tribe. It's time to be a big shot. Let's go. And yeah, we are basically making the law as we go. I have 10 minutes, chat! I mean, I can go longer, but like, we're trying to do 3-hour streams here. Don't worry, I got this. I can definitely do this within like 10 minutes. Maybe 15. We might go 5 minutes over. The Gale Tribe is just cursed, and Meta just skill issue. Yeah, no, I believe it. Meta's a skill issue. Let's add a bit of shading here. And a bit of shading here. Let's finish that. Okay, cool. Let me lock in for a second, chat. Let me lock in for 2 minutes. Hey, Cookie, can I do something? Yes or no? Yeah, sure, do something. I don't know what you're gonna do, but do something. Entertain me. Okay, let's see. Do that. And then, I don't have a lighter version of this. Oh hey, it's nice to know that having a sub means I can actually still barely sustain 150. Dang it! Dang it, we can still sustain Meta, dang it. It's Jover. The gun better be perfectly shaded by the end of this. This gun? Oh yeah, here, we'll do it now. We'll shade it now real fast. Thank you for blessing Strum. I'd hold up. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting! There we go. Add some shades over here. This is going pretty good. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking, do I add... I think I add shades all here. Because I think his face is kind of shaded out because he's being like a silly guy. He's like... He's being menacing, so it's gotta be all shaded there. Save, Cookie, save? I gotcha! I haven't saved since this was a sketch, so thank you. That was very good to save. I kind of needed that. let's add some highlights here. I haven't highlighted his feet yet, so let's do that. Put some highlights over here on his feet. Over here in this indent. The gun is getting shaded, chat. It's gonna be done so soon. So quickly. A workout ready body with X times the firepower, X times the water power. I can't hit Koku over Big Shot, and that's fine. Big Shot's better anyways. Yeah, no, I stand by that. Big Shot's amazing. It's genuinely one of the greatest themes. Mom won't let me, frowny face. Were you about to gift like 5 subs or something? You know what? I stand by Sam, Mom. Sam's... Mother Sam. I stand by Mother Sam. Did you save? I did save. You probably just didn't see because it's like, it doesn't pop up the save bar to say that I saved, but I did save. Don't worry. If I save, it means I saved. The Steam sale is now. I'm so happy Hello Kitty Island Adventure is on sale. It was either gonna be 5 or 1. Oh, well, I mean, you know, Sam, we only need one more sub to hit the sub goal. I'm not saying anything, but we do only need one more sub for the sub goal. Now, I'm not implying you should do anything, but... Picture is the other half. Oh. Oh wait, so one half of your personality is Spamton and the other half is Big Shot? That's really funny. That's the ultimate personality. Okay. This is pretty great. Need confirmation from government officials? For what? What are you doing? You need government approval. Mom's just busy. I'll get her soon. Okay, that's fair. We are ending soon though. This is definitely nearly done. We're getting close. I think I just have to do the gun, and then like, I'm missing the highlight on the pink, and then... Yeah, I don't have too much more to do. And then I'm gonna take a break for a bit, chat. I have some pies that I can go heat up and have. That'll be nice. And then I'm going to... I just realized I kind of want all this to be done. And then I'm going to take a break and come back and make the Dawn of an Era page, and then you guys can see that. And I'm excited to show that page, because it's really gonna start getting into it. Oh, it's exciting. I'm excited. I calculated, chat, that if I keep making one Dawn of an Era page every week, Dawn of an Era will be done, probably, maybe early next year. Which, when you think about it, is crazy, because Angelic Valor was just as long as Dawn of an Era, and it took me probably 4 years to make. And so the fact that from being on like page 20 something, we can be done with it in a year, less than a year, that's awesome. That's awesome to know. We will probably be done, it might be like less than a year, honestly. What page are we in Dawn of an Era now, so I can catch up with Patreon? I think they're on page 36. I think they're on page 36 now. That's the one I'm making for them. I'm either making page 35 or 36. I'm pretty sure it's 36. Basically, the flashback just started. It's the beginning of the flashback. Okay, we're gonna add some blue because we like adding blue. Because it's a pretty color. Even if it doesn't make sense half the time, we just add it anyways, and then we make it make sense. Like, look at that. You like, why is it blue on Kirby? It's like, well, we don't need a reason. We just add it, and it just looks cool. Do Snowgrave next. Man, I don't even have a normal playthrough save. I just have a Snowgrave save. That says so much about me. My nephew was like, why are you playing Snowgrave first? And I was like, And it's just what happened. I know I'm bad at the game. I know it's just the harder thing to do, but I'm doing it. Wow, no, I feel sick. Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, I think we're gonna be done. Just adding one last little highlight to this. And I think that's it. Oh my gosh, that might be it. I have to do the eyes, of course. Let me do his eyes. How could I forget his eyes? His eyes have just been like so blank this whole time. My bad, sorry Kirby. Didn't mean to leave your eyes like that. And then we add a bit of light in there. There we go. And we add this over here. I still can't hate Koku, by the way. Not even a normal one, Koku. You missed the big queen robot fight. I know. I haven't done that fight before. I've never played normal Deltarune. I've just only done Snowgrave route because genuinely, I've seen it played, so I thought, oh, I don't need to play like that. However, I will also say, chat, this is partly Walgreen's fault. You actually need to blame Walgreen, because I know I say I really am sadistic against Noelle, and that's why I do Snow Route, but also at the same time, when I started playing Deltarune, and we got into the first fight, and I was playing with Walgreens, and she was sitting next to me, and I looked at her, and because I know how Deltarune works, I looked at her, and I said, okay, so we can attack things, or we can act, and it means we're not gonna hurt them, but we can still win the fight. So do you want to attack things, or do you want to act? And she said kill them. So it's her fault, just so we're clear. Because you can do Snowgrave route, and you can still spare most things. You don't have to kill everything. You just have to go do the Noelle stuff, and you can still get Snowgrave. But she just wants me to kill everything. She just wants me to kill everything. Yeah, you gotta understand, she's just psychotic. So, yeah. I partly blame Walgreens, we're the dynamic duo. Nuh-uh, you're to blame, you sadistic creature! Okay, wait, here's what's funny. I do the sadistic stuff with Noelle, and suddenly she's like, oh, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, you've been telling me to kill every single creature we've come across. What do you mean you don't want to torture this deer? This is not as bad, we've just been killing things. Not that you actually quote-unquote kill things, but the motion still applies. You don't get them, they're gone. So she would rather attack everything, but she doesn't want to torment a deer, so, you know. Can I post a chat wall if it's funny? If it's funny and related to Big Shot? I guess you can post it out! I guess you can post it once. Koku, please don't tell me you're one of the players that pretends it's not their fault. What do you mean? No, I know it's my fault about Noelle. I genuinely know. I'm actively doing this. It's my fault. What I mean is that my playthrough isn't my fault because Walgreens wanted me to do that. In real life, I asked her, should I attack them or not? And she said yes. So that's why we're attacking everything. It's because she told me to. But in terms of what's happening with Noelle in the game, oh yeah, no, I know that's my fault. I know. I mean, darkness are things, objects, and Dare is literally a poor girl who killed her friend. Well, here's the thing. Neither of them are real. Neither of them are real people. They're not real. Neither of them are. I know that Lightners are real in the world, but I mean, guys, they're video game characters. Saying that, Noelle is real, we should care about her, is like me saying, guys, Delta is real, we should care about him. But we don't. I mean, I do, but we don't. Why did I know you'd say that? Because it's my only thing to fall back on. It's my only excuse is that they're not real. That's why I'm detached. It's just my reason. They're not real. I'm detached from them. You take that back! Everyone dies in Stowgrave because they can't escape the dark world when the fountains close. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. My bad. My bad, chat. Oh, hold on. Why can't I? Oh, I'm on the line out there. But Delta is real / silly. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Anyways, I think we're done here, chat. I think they're done. I think we did it, chat. And it's 3 minutes past. Goodness, we're a little over time. We're a little pressed for time here. There we go. And I'm going to add this because I think it's funny. This is specifically Commander Kirby. Specifically, all dots achieved Commander Kirby. So, like, he is the commander, and he is actively telling you to, you know, he's saying that he's gonna kill you. That you're next. Oh. Here we go. He said it! Okay, now let's try to shape this correctly, so... It can be a bit longer, I think. There we go. So, you're manically... Oh gosh. My screen! Holy paragraph! That's the chat wall. Kirby is saying that to Ayumi after he loaded the gun. You're next. Why is he saying that to Kirby? Oh, to Ayumi. That's crazy. That is crazy, chat. Okay, let's do these last few details because I just realized I always get to this point and I forget I've got to do the details of like changing the line out of some things. So let's do that very quickly. The star needs it for sure. And the star does too. And then we're going to go behind, get like a light blue. And then we're gonna kind of do like a swirly motion around, oh, not quite what I wanted. Smaller swirly motion around the star. To kind of give it that kind of... There we go. That's like the star swirly motion. Yeah, that's good. Oh my gosh, Focus Omega is on. So good. I can't do it there! I'm failing! Oh, got it. Okay. And then we do like the little... I'm thinking we do like some darker blue ones. Like bam! 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 Or maybe it's like this one should be the longest one and then these ones are like smaller. Maybe it should be red. Trying to think. Maybe it should be orange. Cough. I'm dying! Sorry, chat. I'm just shouting for no reason. I think that's right and wrong. I think it should be white. Is that a KK song? Yeah, this one is. Background time. Which one's better? Look, Jed, I have so many new background colors. So many of them are so colorful. I kind of like this one, I think. Maybe if I flip it. Okay, there we go. We'll make it kind of like there. I like that. That's nice. A nice blue to orange, very cool. There we go. Oh, maybe I could still make it blue. Oh yeah, I think I can still make it a little bit blue if I just kind of I can kind of blur over to the blue. There we go. Next song on the playlist? Gotcha. Sorry. My favorite character of all time is Marks. Nice. Okay. Chad, I think we're done. Oh, the Your Next is gone. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It was gone for a second. Do that. And do this. And then let's give them a little bit of shadow, actually. Let's give them some shadows. So if he's standing there, the shadow could go from like there all the way to over there. Long shadow. Maybe down a little bit. And then if we want another one, let's put it here. That one kind of goes from here just to, sorry, we're trying to get this in line. From there, kind of just to the end of the gun, and then there'll be another one. Oh, what is happening? I've done something here. Here we go. And then this one will be a bit smaller, and it's this side. And then let me cook. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, my bad. My bad, chat. Give me a second. And then we go down to like orange over here. Yippee! What do we think about those shades? I don't think I like it for the star. I like it for them, but I don't think I want the star to have one. Stars one. I'll leave it like that though. I think the Your Next was covered up. Yeah, it's good now, don't worry. Now I just have to write their names on it, right? I normally write it. I normally make these transparent, but I've kind of stopped doing that now. So let's just write it normally. Then Kirby canonically kill Asbel. Yep. So this is what Ranger Kirby. So what should adult gun Kirby be called? What would we call the ability? If this is Ranger Kirby, is this like Hunter Kirby? Like, what do you use a shotgun for? Is this like Texas Kirby? Like, what's happening? But is this like Texan Kirby? Old man Kirby? Danger to society Kirby? I kinda like that. I like Danger to Society Kirby, that's great. Society. Danger to Society Kirby. Put your hands up, this is a robbery Kirby. If it wasn't so long I would consider it, but I'll do this one because it's not as long. So Ranger Kirby and Danger to Society Kirby. Perfect. And now we'll just quickly, I'm gonna like try and give it a little bit of a border just so then you can kind of see them a bit better. Just click this in all the little circles. Okay. back once, do that, and do this. Here we go, we can see them a little bit better now. Yeah, I like it, chat, I like it. I think they're done. Saved Ranger Kirby, there we go. Jeez. I have great humor at 2 AM, very true. Very true. Well, chat, that seems to have done it. That's done it. That has been this. I'm gonna post this on DeviantArt really soon. I'll go get some food and then I'll post it, and it'll be a great time. But I believe that is our... Wait, there's an in-stream option? Yeah, you can just in-stream if you want. Only ever been done once, and it was when we were gonna have a Stardew Valley stream. And now I feel like we can just never have a Stardew Valley stream because I'm scared someone's just gonna in-stream again. Anyways, that's us, chat. We've done it. We've successfully done it. We've done the art. We've done the art. Danger to society, Kirby! Yep, that's what we chose. That's, again, Wayne's amazing humor. Wayne's humor is quite littered throughout this drawing. But chat, that's us. We're gonna call it. We're gonna go. Thank you guys for hanging out these past, like, what's it been, 3 hours and a bit? Yeah. Funny, I know. Yeah. But chat, that's gonna be us. I'll give Omega a spin. Free Omega spin before we go. Love to see it. He's so fun to spin, I gotta say. I genuinely could just keep spinning. Genuinely. Genuinely, I don't even have to stop. Yeah. Give him a pat. We give him a pat. The boy's really curious. Look at him. The boy's looking at him. Anyways. That's us, chat. We're gonna go. I'll leave stream going for a couple minutes after I dip. But thank you all for coming. Next stream is gonna be this Friday. This coming Friday. And we will... I'm thinking we might do some gaming. Well, we'll do a vote. We'll either do more Minecraft or... we will do End of the Line comic page. One or the other. So it'll be art or gaming, one of them. Until then, though, chat. W stream, hi, yellow. Until then, though, chat. Omega deserves the whole world, true. Until then, though, chat, have a good day, and I shall see you guys all later next time. Have a good one. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.